By the power of Grayskull.
Round 1. Fight! KO.
Until next time, this is He-Man wishing.
Okay, first things first. We full. I just want to say that Team USA is full. I don't want no bandwagoners. We full. We got this. Last time these two teams met in the last World Cups back in 2014, Belgium won 2-1. Tim Ream is too old. It's time for Tim Ream to get out of there. Okay, now to be fair, the only reason we have a goal is because it went off the head off one of the Belgian players. The penalty kick hit one of the Belgian players in the head, and he misdirected it into the damn USA goal. So that's luck. I'm not delusional. Okay. God damn it. This is gonna be a tough match. This is gonna be a tough match. Anywho, Tim Ream failed to block the second goal. Get him out of there, man. He's just, I think he's past his prime. He's too old. Get him out of there. I believe our boys will pull this out. But in the meantime, we are full. We are full. Okay, Team USA, we're full. All right, what's happening? What's happening? We are full. Hey, am I looking kind of dark? Because I've been tanning. I'm like hella dark now. I'm getting darker for sure. But no, right now we're full. So, I show speed, nervous breakdown. Okay, wait. Beat Boss, thank you for the 10, brethren, for the hydration break fund. Yes, indeed. Always. I'm appreciative. Eric Von Erich. That's such a European Eric Von Erich. I know play on the Von Erichs and I get it. And Laverians and Von Erichs. Okay. Greg Deep. What's happening? Carl, what's up? Okay. Thank you for the 2 for the I Show Speed Nervous Breakdown Fun. Let me see what's going on. Oh, is this what happened? Oh, because Ronaldo retired. Okay, we'll go over it, man. I got time. Let's go.
Penalty. Mbappe!
So we're moving on. Let's see. After his idol Cristiano Ronaldo. Okay, this is it. Let's go. Okay, let's go.
Why y'all stopping Ronaldo out? What are they doing? Bro, what are they doing? They just subbed Ronaldo out, bro. Why did they bench Ronaldo? I don't get it, bro. Why would they bench him, bro? They scored the goal, bro.
Oh, that's not it? Okay, let me find it. Hold up. This is it.
Come on, Portugal! Come on!
Legit crying.
Come on, Portugal!
Is this nigga crying?
Please, guys!
Oh,
Come
he's
on,
legit
y'all.
crying. Oh, he's legit crying. Oh, he's legit crying. Legit. Oh,
come on!
That's terrible. I feel bad for the young guy. Oh, you gotta find you a new superstar to glaze now, young man. Oh, bless his heart. Bless his heart. Him sad. Oh my God, come on, bro. We got this. Once again, no more. I don't want no brand new USA bandwagon. Nope, no bandwagons. Nope. I've been saying from Jump Street, our boys are good. I've been saying from Jump Street, our boys are good. They're gonna come back and win this game, and that's gonna be the end of it. In the meantime, so let me run my mouth about a bunch of stuff. Okay, who watched House of Dragon last night? Episode 3. Who watched it last night? If you read the book, you know what happens next, right? So if you read the books, you know what happens because Rhaenyra refused to legitimize Corlys's sons. Okay, so now Corlys, Corlys lost everything in pledge of Rhaenyra. Lost his wife, lost Harrenhal. You know what I'm saying? Basically lost his wife and his kingdom. And a dragon, and all for Rhaenyra, and the least she could have done was legitimize Adam, right? Adam, when she said a house of Hull and not house of Valerian. All right, so Corlys has no choice now to be like, you know what, bitch, to hell with you. And so what happens in the books, if I remember correctly, Corlys is then arrested, beaten, and tortured, right? And then she goes to arrest Adam, but Corlys warns Adam to leave because Rhaenyra cannot be trusted. Now, I'm not giving Rhaenyra no excuses, but she is paranoid. She's had people turn on her, right? So if you read the books, let's go. God damn it. So if you read the books, who's the two new dragon riders, Ulf, the White, and the other one, they turn on Rhaenyra and go to Team Green. So that's going to happen. So I assume season 4 would probably have to end with the death of Rhaenyra, or like leading up to the death of Rhaenyra in season 4. Season 4 is the last of the House of the Dragons. We still got season 2 of Duncan or the Seven Kingdoms. So I'm looking forward to that. But nonetheless, if you read the books, so Corlys warns Adam to leave. Rhaenyra has Corlys tortured and beaten, thrown in jail. Adam gets killed, trying to restore his honor in the second fight at Tumbleton, House of Tumbleton. Now, you know, homeboy, I forget his name, the Lord, was it Ungar? I don't know. He took over House of Tumbleton. So there's pretty much 2 fights at Tumbleton, and Adam dies in the second excursion. And yeah, Rhaenyra, man, she is a piece of work. And you know, there's the discussion, did that the throne reject her? Because if you sit on the throne, you cut yourself, that means the throne rejected you. Even though she didn't bleed on the throne, she did start her cycle. So you could allude that to the throne rejecting her because her cycle started before coronation. The priest threatened her, say, hey, don't come across the don't cross the faith, right? Because your dragons are an abomination. They destroy. So, next episode should be the prelude to the skirmish at Tumbleton, right? And then at some point before the season ends, Adam dies, Corlys is thrown in prison, and you're going to get the lead up to season 5 with Rhaenyra's death. I don't think they kill Rhaenyra in season 4. You just can't, because now you're going to have a whole season without her, and still got to finish off the Daemon, Aemon arc. So I'm here for it. 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 Something wrong with my audio. Oh shit. Hold on.
Is that better?
Is my audio better now? Crispy, a little bit more crispy. Okay, so I don't see Rhaenyra dying in season 4. I think you would say that, or season 3. I think you would say that for season 4. I think season 4 should be all about her dying. Yeah. Okay. Did I miss anything? Listen, you're gonna have to let that beef go, because now George and the showrunner Ryan, they don't get along. So they're gonna do what they're gonna do with George R.R. Martin's stuff. If you think George Martin is motivated to finish these books, it's not gonna happen. He's old. He's got a shit ton of money. There's no motivation for him. The best thing you can hope for is somebody, he passed the notes on to somebody and they finish the stories for him. But as far as him finishing anything, it's not gonna happen. I mean, how old is this man? Listen, all of his motivation is gone. How old is George R. Martin? George. This man has a shitload of money. There's no motivation to finish anything. He's 77 years old. Y'all stop this. This man is 77 years old. What's his motivation to finish at this point? Okay, he's 792. How much is he worth? This man has no motivation. How much? He's worth 120. He makes 25 million from the TV shows. What's the motivation for him to finish anything? Just off of that, he makes 25 million a year. He earned 15 million per season as an executive producer. Yeah, no. He be doing them blog posts. Listen, that man is living his best life. I'm hoping he's sniffing coke with some hookers. I hope he's doing that. Okay? He makes 15 million a season. And then we're going to get the Aegon's Conquest movie. Are you kidding me? Finish what? You have enough of his books to keep that going for decades to come. There's no incentive for him to finish anything. Right? We got the Aegon's Conquest movie coming. Him tired. Him so tired, he sleeps on a pile of money. Okay? He sleeps on a pile of money. And he is beefing with the current showrunner. They don't speak. He's not happy with nothing with any of the liberties he's taken. And dude's like, well, fuck it. You don't have no say so over here anyway. So I'm going to do what I'm going to do with your stuff. That's some gangster shit. I'm going to take your works and remix it how I see fit and give it to the public. And they're going to like it. Insane. Be mad at the showrunners if you don't like them deviating from the books, but then also stop holding on for dear life to the books. Nobody does that. Stop. You got to learn to separate the literary fiction from the TV fiction. There's always going to be some veering of or whatever. They're going to remixes, reiterations. It's always the case. Okay, you book readers, y'all too smart for your own good. Okay, the general audiences that have not read the books don't give a fuck. The general audiences, aka the normies that have never read the books, guess what? They don't care about the differences. Have you thought about that? You guys are in the minority. The majority of people that watch House of Dragons have not read the books. They don't care what your beef is. Okay? They don't care. Because you're not the target demo. If you were the target demo, it would be a page for page rendition of your books. And you don't get that. Because once again, you are not the target audience. Get over yourselves. I hate to say it. I hate to be that guy. Okay? I hate to be that guy. This man is making 15 mil a season just off the HBO stuff. I mean, what? This man better be pissing on hookers and, you know what I'm saying, and dunking their heads in toilets. Man, you better be doing all this debaucherous stuff. All right. I didn't know he was making that much money off the TV series. Finish these books for what? So let's go here. Since we're talking World Cup, this is why Chicago former Mayor Rahm Emanuel passed on it. So this was part of the contract. Okay, this was back in '94. Nope, single game in 2026. Okay, so here's why Rahm said no. Basically, Chicago said no. FIFA asked the city to sign a contract with no caps on cost. No caps on cost, including a clause demanding a retractable dome be built over an open air stadium. I know, right? Let's continue. The mayor at the time called it asking taxpayers to be the dumb money at the table and walked away from the deal entirely. 12 of the last 14 World Cups left their host countries with a financial loss, some running into the billions. FIFA keeps the broadcast money, the ticket money, and the sponsorship money, while the host city keeps the security bill and the blank check. Every city still bidding for the next one is betting that global visibility is worth a liability no one can fully price in advance. Okay, so that's why Rahm said no. Okay? That's insane. That's insane. That's insane. I'm glad he said no. Okay, now let's go here. Did y'all hear about it? Jey Uso, man. Jey Uso, wife done filed for divorce. I know I know all the red pill. She's like, we told you. La, 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 la. Listen, it's still a win. You know why? They've been married for 12 years. Okay, that's a win. So here we go. So Takesha Fatu filed for divorce following 12 years of marriage. Now, I'm going to assume it's because he was having the affair with Homegirl. So this is the chick he was having an affair. Jey Uso. Once we saw that they were hanging out, most people assume, okay, the marriage is over, right? Jey Uso. What's her name? She bad though. Jada Parker. Let's go here. Jada Parker.
If you noticed last night, Jey Uso had a very serious air about him, right? The guy did not smile, the guy didn't yeet, the guy didn't interact with the crowd as much. It was a very odd Jey Uso promo. Now, it's probably because he got caught red-handed in 4K cheating on his wife. Now, this allegation...
This was a few months ago. And when we saw this, a lot of us assumed, okay, their marriage is over. They're quietly gonna separate. It's not gonna be much fanfare. You understand? Like, we pretty much assumed, like, okay, this is the end of the marriage. Once again, they have 12 years, 3 kids. It's a win. Shut up. 12 years, 3 kids. It's a win. Shut up.
of him cheating on his wife has been floating around for the better part of 2 years, all right? But the airport video secured it, okay, in full. Look, I'm not gonna just get on Jey Uso's ass because, you know, he has his own reasons. I don't know what it is with his ex-wife or his wife or whatever's going on back there, right? But for Jada Parker to be this Christian girl, right, having Bible quotes on her Instagram, all that fucking riffraff, and then doing this stuff with a married man, what kind of God-fearing woman are you? Okay, Jey Uso, you know this guy's not a God-fearing guy. This guy goes to the club, you know, drinking Don Julio. Like, dude, this dude has all the red flags of a baby father, okay? And that's just...
I will argue anybody that married men get more ass thrown at them than most men, okay? I'm willing to argue anybody. I'll debate anybody. Married men, whether they get it or not, get more ass thrown at them than most men, okay? You have to put married men in the category of athletes, entertainers, rock stars, all that shit. They're up there. Okay? Now, whether they choose to partake in the action, that's a different story. But I'm telling you, I firmly believe that married men get more action thrown at them. Okay? But let's continue. Let's continue.
The truth of it, poor Jace, man. I feel bad for the kids because this is generational trauma he's passing down. And, you know, he's going to grow up seeing this stuff and he's going to have trust issues right away. Look, cheating when you're 23, cheating when you're 22 is completely different when you're cheating when you're 40. As a man who is 56 years of age, right, I've been through the ringer, okay? I've had multiple wives, multiple women, and honestly, I'm sick and tired of it, all right? Jey Uso is going down the path of intern John here. Intern John, I have changed.
Okay, now I'll concede that this was sloppy. This was very sloppy. He's a high-profile individual. He's in the spotlight. Cameras are always on him. You got to move a little bit more careful than this. This was sloppy. This was sloppy. Nonetheless. Let's see what she looks like. Jada Parker. Is she worth the marriage? Was it worth it, bruh? Let's take a look. I don't know. It might have been worth it. I don't know. I'm not in that man's head. He liked what he liked. He liked what he liked. He liked what he liked. Okay. He liked what he liked. He liked what he liked.
Hip check.
A little hip deja vu.
Okay, I think part of the problem is when you work with people on the road and you spend so much time with them, yeah, things happen. Bonds develop, right? You guys have a mutual understanding. You guys work the same job, so you guys understand the stresses that come with it, the highs, the lows. You guys comfort each other on long days on the roads, and you're missing your families. You guys become each other's family. He liked what he liked. I don't know what to tell you. What you gonna say? She's ugly? What are you gonna say? She's ugly? It's like I wouldn't. I mean, okay, we know. Look at this shit here. But if this ain't telling you something, I don't know what is. This looks bad. I'm not gonna lie. This looks bad. And if you're the wife at home, like, what the fuck is this? Oh, bruh. Okay. This is bad. Hey, listen, Sam Crow done been through this shit. I've been through the fires, man. Look at this. What? Okay, I see why now. I can see why. I didn't know he was 56 though. I didn't know he was 56. I'm not mad. I mean, I get it. Don't be sloppy. Don't embarrass the wife. Never embarrass the wife. Never ever embarrass the wife. But this was going to be impossible for them to hide. This is going to be way impossible for them to hide. I feel bad for the wife. She has a right to be upset. But yeah, don't be like, oh, I wouldn't. We know. I don't know. I wouldn't. Okay, I know. All right, let's go. Let's continue. So, according to court docs, Takesha listed the date of marriage as February 13, 2014. Said the marriage was irretrievably broken. Now, here's my thing. Now, this is the other side of the marriage thing. If she's the wife, ma'am, your husband is one of the most prolific WWE stars on the planet. Now, I know he messed up and flaunted this young thing that's half your age in front of the world. I don't know. But what this is part of the package. Once again, he's sloppy with it. And I don't know what agreement they had. I don't know what Did they have a conversation like, okay, we're gonna do this, end this? I don't know if they had that conversation. Now I'm just speaking from the outside looking in. Okay. They share one minor son named Jace and a son who is over 18. Takesha asked the court to award her primary physical custody of the kid. Well, of course, because he's always on the road, but was open to joint legal custody. In her filing, Takesha also requested exclusive use of their Georgia home, child and spousal support, and attorney's fees. What Jey Uso is not going to do is come onto YouTube and complain. Okay? What this man's not going to do is hop on you guys' podcast and be like, you know, these bitches, these laws. That's what he's not going to do. Okay? He's going to take it on the chin, cut her a check, say, thank you for your services. My bad for embarrassing you, and move on. Okay? That's what he's going to do. Okay? That's what he's going to do. He's going to cut her a check, give her the house, the car, and leave it at that. Okay? But I would say this to the wife, ma'am. He's an international superstar. You know, do you want to end this because he was hella sloppy? I don't know. You know, yeah, we got stories upon stories upon stories of married wrestlers with, you know, the women on the road. Like, you kind of have to expect this to happen. This is kind of what you signed up for. You kind of signed up for this shit. Okay? That's like you marrying a basketball, baseball, football player. Like, seriously, you think over the course of 7-8 years on the road, you're going to... Okay, never mind. All right, just getting y'all up to speed, man. I wish them well. But what he's not going to do is complain and talk about red pill and how unfair the laws are. That's what he's not going to do. So... But I wish them well. But hey, if this is a real thing, I hope it's a real thing. I hope this is a real thing. I hope this is not just a fling, because if you're gonna risk losing the marriage over a fling, then that's not worth it. You know. But if they had a conversation, say, hey, listen, I don't love you anymore. I don't feel anything for you. I want to go my own way. You know, I'm happy over here or whatever. If that's the case, then that's the case. But I hope this is not a fling. Okay? But for y'all, I'll be like, hey, she mid. Okay, nigga. Okay, I hate when niggas be like, hey, shit. Okay. So this is what his wife looks like versus what he's messing with now. It is what it is, man. He's just hella sloppy with it. And she's a sister from what I believe. She's a sister. Right? So now we wait, we hope Jimmy don't make the same mistake with Naomi. We hope Jimmy, you know, learns his brother's lessons, right? Because they got their kids coming. Or did she already give birth yet, Naomi? I'll be forgetting. So, all right. Okay. I didn't know he was 56 though. And for him to do what he does physically and still, you know, that's impressive. Matter of fact, let me confirm how old is he? Better not be 56. Okay, dude was capping. They're 40. He's 40. I would hope not, man. Okay, he got time. USA fucking around playing games, man. They spent more time on the ball on their side defending from Belgium than the opposite. They spent more match play defending their goal than pressing the attack. That's not good. You're not going to beat this team doing this shit. But I expect after this season, Tim Ream should retire from World Cup. We never want to see you again, sir. You're past due. You're past due. Nonetheless, okay, he's 40, not 56. Okay. How old is Jada Parker? 27. That's a good match. 40 and 27. That makes sense. I hope it's not a fling. Okay. For the sake of the marriage. Like, if you're gonna end the marriage, but not because, you know, she made you feel like this for a certain time. you know. But okay, let's continue. Let us continue. Okay, let's go here. Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes. Let's go here, y'all.
When I went to Aftermath and I first got with Dr. Dre, it took us 3 years to make the Big Bang album. I put out The Coming in 96. I put out When Disaster Strikes in 97. I put out Extinction Level Event in 98.
Okay, first, can we just argue that Busta's first 3 albums are classics? Can we argue that Busta Rhymes' first 3 albums are just bona fide instant classics? Okay, let's continue.
I put out Anarchy in 99. I switched labels. I put out Genesis in 2001. I put out It Ain't Safe No More in 2003. Then I get to Aftermath and I didn't put out another album till 2006. I didn't like that. I love Dr. Dre, but I didn't like taking 3 years to put out an album. And one day I was in the studio with Dre, and Dre said, you did it your way all of these years until you got here. Well, if you want new results, you have to try it a new way. I respected that because I did want new results. I always sell a platinum album, but I never sold one album 5 million copies, and Dr. Dre seemed to know how to do that pretty well. I tried that, still didn't get the results that I wanted, and it took 3 years to still not reach the goal. When I went to
Interesting. What, okay, let's look at his album sales. Yeah, people don't give his catalog enough credit, man. Busta has a nasty, like, deadly catalog if you overlook him. So damn. He did better without Dre. The Big Bang only went gold. It went number 1 on the Billboard 200. I don't know, man. I didn't know it only went gold at the time. Yeah, those first 3 albums were just fucking sick. Okay, no, I want this one. There we go. Pull a chick. Oh my God. Okay. So he was consistently going platinum. Yeah, the Big Bang only did gold, y'all. He was doing better without Dre. Damn, son. He was doing better without Dre. I'd be pissed too. Oh, shit. Okay. Man. Okay. That's why I put guys like Pharrell and whoever else over Dre, because, you know, Dre's only good for hip hop stuff, man. That's it. Okay, since we're talking World Cup, let's go here. Erling Haaland has a penchant for bags. Inside Erling Haaland's luxury handbag collection worth over $860,000. Let's take a look. Here we go, defending again on the bullshit. Like Belgium, they look small, but they're really bullying these guys around. Like, they don't look big at all. Oh, can we get it? God damn it. Okay, let's go here. Hermes limited edition cabin toggle multi pockets. This one's for $60,000. Hermes the Endless Road. This one's $45,000. This looks not for 45 racks, bruh. Hermes 30 Kelly 35 toggle black, $18,000. This looks like a giant purse. I'm sorry. This looks like a purse. I would not want to be rocking this shit. I would definitely not rock that because that looks like a purse. Maybe this, because of the extra pockets, it looks less womanly with extra pockets, because that's like man stuff, extra pockets, yeah? Hey. Hermes Evercalf toy. Oh, this cargo. That shit looks kind of decent. 35 racks though? No. Yeah, there's a lot of producers I put over Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre would be like 15, you know, top 15. This Hermes 40 rock, this looks decent. 50 grand. This one here for 15. Oh, this looks like a girly shit. No, sir, not for 15. Louis Vuitton Keep All, the landscape travel bag. Not my style. It looks good, but not my style. Okay. Louis Vuitton 2023 Keep All. Not my style. Not my style. Oh, the Virgil Abloh edition. Ooh, I know this is worth, like, this is gonna be worth so much money down the road. Yeah, this is the Virgil Abloh. Damn, that looks good. 8 grand. Okay. Kasama mini steamer bag, 5 grand. I'll pass on that. I'll definitely pass on that. This is clean. 6,500. This is clean. Chanel, no, I wouldn't buy no Chanel shit. That's just strictly for women. When I think Chanel, I strictly think women. Goyard, a toiletry bag, 2,500. Goyard Satolas, the rolling suitcase, that's custom built. This I know for a fact this is custom built. Okay, I wouldn't. Maybe 2 of these bags. I would definitely this one, definitely that one, the Keep All. And then definitely the Virgil Abloh. That's about it. Okay, let's continue. What is this? Oh my God, Lupita Nyong'o. Listen, once again, let's do some observe and report. Yes? Let's do some observe and report. Lupita Nyong'o came out here and said some dumb shit. God damn, it's over. It's over. Did y'all see that play? Did y'all just see what happened? Did you just see what was Tim Ream doing? Where was the goalie? Wow. Okay, we had a good run, boys. We had a good run. We had a good run. Watch this play, y'all. Tim Ream got beat. What was the goalie doing? Oh my God. Did you get paid to do this, goalie? What was Tim doing? So his foot got caught on the grass trying to kick it. Man, just grabbed it. Wow. You've got to be kidding. Yeah, that's your fault, buddy. Yeah, that's all your fault. Just grab the fucking ball. Jeez. Hold on, y'all. What's up? Yeah, take Pulisic out because you haven't been. What? You up now? Come here. Come on. You up now? You hungry? Come on, let's go get you something to eat. Come on. I'll be back, y'all. Hold on. Come on, let's go get you something to eat. We're gonna play. All right, hold on. Oh, come on.
What's this shit I hear about you riding around with power glide?
He my friend, what's the problem?
Friend?
Yeah, well, I can't have friends. What's the problem, big man?
The problem is, bitch, you don't get to have nigga friends. You lucky I let you have any motherfucking friends at all. But damn sure ain't gonna have no nigga friends.
Listen, I'll tell you the whole thing. He wanted to give me a ride to the mall, and then after that, he wanted me to come back to his hotel room to talk about his problems he had with his wife. We just friends. What's your problem? Why is you so insecure?
Well, if you hear this shit,
No, nigga, I don't understand a motherfucking word. I don't speak stupid hoe babble.
bitch, you don't get to have nigga friend. Okay, the only friends you gonna have is bitches. It ain't gonna be no motherfucker riding no JC Penney either. No JC Penney, no TJ Maxx, no TD Jakes, no Foot Locker, no Kroger's. What's the name of the other place, Wade?
City
No,
Trends?
yeah, no motherfucking City Trends. Nowhere. If I catch you out with that motherfucker again, I'm gonna leave both y'all where I find you.
Why is you so insecure? A real man wouldn't have a problem.
I'm not a man, motherfucker. I'm a transformer. So fuck out of here.
Get up, big man.
Ow! Ow, goddamn it. Still, nigga. Hold on, goddamn, man. Hold on, man. Nigga, that shit hurt. Nigga, you want this tattoo or not? Oh, you know what? Never mind. Watch out, dog. Watch out. Hey, Prime, you see my car key? No, nigga. Yeah, I gotta go over here and link up with Amy, man. You know that white girl I been talking to, right? I post a picture of her on Facebook. Nigga, I don't be on fucking Facebook, nigga. Ever since Kim blocked me on there, I don't fuck with no social media. So don't ask me about no fucking Facebook. Hey, calm down, Mario. I was just asking. Anyway, I'm about to go over there now, bro. Hey, you know that storm coming, right? Oh, fuck, man. Then where the fuck my car key?
Somebody said that gold won't touch us up. Yeah, it sure did. All right. Jesus, man. We just here to observe and report. We're just here to observe and report. I don't understand. Did the art of media training get lost in the last 5-6 years? We had Rachel Zegler. We had homegirl that plays She-Hulk. We have Lupita Nyong'o. I mean, what are these bitches like? Bitch, shut up. Like a simple bitch, shut up would suffice and shut all this down. What did she say?
I'd be like, so Homer, how do you feel about the screen time given to these women, considering how little you spend with them? Okay.
And then do you lean forward and look at him like that?
Yes, like,
Wow.
remember us?
So let's go to the comments. We're here to observe and report. Y'all ready? Oh my God. We're just here to observe and report. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, this was nasty. That's nasty work. That's nasty work. Okay? You're not gonna beat them with this online trolling. Okay? You're not gonna beat them. Let's continue. Look at this. She looks like a melted milk dud you find at the bottom of your purse 6 months after Halloween. Child. Why? So now here we go with we're blacks and we're Greeks around blacks. So here we go. We're gonna go there. We're gonna go with the history lessons, right? The reason why Homer spent so little time with blacks was because in the 8th century the number of blacks in Greece was near 0, which is impossible. But let's continue. Homer likely only saw a handful of blacks in his entire lifetime. One of the greatest historical lies is the idea that blacks were present everywhere in large numbers. Even Northern Africa didn't have any blacks at all until far, far later than most people realize. Once again, why would you even waste your time debating people like this? Okay? This person says, so where were they, all sub-Saharan? This person says, yep. Turns out giant impassable deserts are pretty good natural barriers, especially for people who never developed a wheel, written language, or developed past stone tools. When blacks did arrive in Northern Africa, it was mostly a result of Roman and Arab Persian slave trades. Okay. So this person says, apart from the fact that he wrote about Ethiopians, that the ports would have been crawling with all kinds of dark-skinned people from around the world, from around the Mediterranean, and the fact that Sudan ran Egypt then and Greek mercs served in the army. Yeah, no black people, you effing clown. Here we go. Ethiopians were not black during that period of time. This is white folk going at it. White folk doing this, okay? You effing retard. References to people who were black refer to their hair and eye color. People weren't called black for their skin until nearly 1,000 years later. Okay. Why? Don't. I just want to go to what all she said. So let's go to the entire, a good part of the interview. Mind you, this woman went to Yale, y'all. This woman went to Yale. Okay? Just because you went to Yale doesn't mean you're smart. It makes you privileged. But this is her at the Odyssey premiere, okay? This is her at the. She looks good. She's jacked, man. Listen, nobody's kicking her out of bed, okay? Nobody's kicking her out of bed. Nobody's kicking her out of bed. Is this the whole thing? That's just the clip. I want the longer clip. Let's go here.
The most iconic character I played is Helena Troy, and she's known for her beauty.
Yeah.
But my big question is, who's the woman behind the beauty? You know, because when that's all you're known for, that must be burdensome.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of like that must be frustrating for her amongst many
other
things.
things going on than just her beauty, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. The most iconic character.
Okay, let me stop there. Okay, let me stop. All right, let's continue. So that's all they got is a clip. Look at this. The black Helena spoken. Lupita Nyong'o accuses Homer of misogyny and whines about too little screen time for women in the Odyssey. Yes, exactly. The man who nearly 3,000 years ago created the foundation of all Western literature is being lectured by a mediocre Hollywood actress. Oh my God. Why? I still don't understand why Christopher Nolan did this with the Odyssey and its casting while he did so much research when he was making Oppenheimer, Dunkirk, every little detailed look, walk, and how the characters should talk. But in this movie, why he left the story's most important character, Helen of Troy, like this. Helen of Troy is the reason for the fall of Troy, the Trojan Horse War. Lupita Nyong'o is very talented. She's a very good actress. Why did Christopher Nolan choose her? So I'm gonna assume he took the woke check. Helen of Troy is absolutely not the most important character in the Odyssey. The Trojan War is already over in the poem. All of this happened because of her. That's why she is important. Actually, it all happened because Zeus made Paris judge a beauty contest between Hera, Aphrodite, and Athena, and he chose Aphrodite's bribe to have the most beautiful woman in the world and picked her to win the contest. Let's go here. Rather than dismissing opposing views, let's acknowledge our own blind spots and integrate the facts for a clearer picture. Yes, casting Lupita Nyong'o as Helen of Troy is a race swap that deviates from Homer's traditional depiction of the character in the Iliad and the Odyssey. At the same time, Helen is not the central figure. The story revolves primarily around Odysseus, Penelope, and Telemachus, so artistic liberties here do not undermine the epic's core narrative. Yeah, it's all about him trying to get home. It's all about him trying to get home. Odysseus trying to get home. That's pretty much it. But nonetheless, you're not helping. You're not helping. Once again, I'm not going to lose my mind like these white dudes with Christopher Nolan picking who he picks. But this bitch is beautiful. This bitch is beautiful. She's beautiful. Hey, what did I say in one of my videos? They just hoping to see a black nipple, okay? They're hoping to see a black nipple. At the end of the day, they're hoping to see a black nipple, man. They're just hoping to see a black nipple, okay? All right. So they had the movie premiere. Let's go there. So let's go check it out. No premiere. I want the red carpet. I want red carpet. I'm so tired of Zendaya. I really am. Like, bitch, go away for 3 to 4 years. Please go away. Overexposed. Mia Goth was there. She at one point had next. I don't know what happened. I guess she wants to be the next Scream Queen. I get it. I get it. Create your own lane, or you know, run the lane with Jamie Lee Curtis. Let's go here.
am overwhelmed with joy, and I haven't seen the movie in IMAX yet, so I'm excited.
Yes, Tom Holland, you also need to go away for about 3 to 4 years. After Spider-Man, go away for about 4 or 5 years, man. I don't want to see none of y'all. Ludwig Göransson, I need you to go away too, sir. I need you to go away too, sir.
Tonight to sit down as a fan of Chris's, as a fan of cinema, and see.
Hey, Robert Pattinson, I'm gonna need you to go away too. After Batman 2 next year, I'm gonna need you to go away for about 4 or 5 years as well.
Cinema and see history happen.
I just felt such joy every day. I was really lucky to be the person who got to do it.
There's a clarity about him as a filmmaker and as a director. It's absolute magic. I mean, it's just everything and so.
Yeah, Anne Hathaway again. Yeah, bitch, go away. A lot of these people need to go away. A lot of these white folk need to go away for real.
So much more.
I'm a longtime Christopher Nolan fan. I feel so incredibly grateful to be a part of this, to have learned from such an incredible group of people.
So we gotta suffer them through Dune 3. We got to suffer them through Spider-Man, and we have to suffer them one more time for Batman 2 next year, 2027. After that, I don't want to see these people for at least 4 years. For real. Please go the hell away for at least 4 years. It's the same thing we now accuse The Rock of, overexposure. Now people want The Rock to go away. Yeah. Make the people miss you. Let them allow them to miss you.
I really hope they can come and see it on the big screen and be thoroughly entertained.
Yeah, this is your new Hollywood, y'all. Get used to it. I would tell Neurotic, Geeks and Gamers, Critical Drinker, who else complaining? Midnight's Edge, Latino Slant, yo low key racist Mexican ass. I would tell all you some bitches, this is your new Hollywood. Get used to it. You guys would be nothing without a culture war topics, you know. And the more that Hollywood shifts away from white male savior roles, the more content they're going to use to rage bait and to complain and bitch and whine about why they're not being seen on screen as the savior. This is your new Hollywood. People, get used to it. You either adapt or die. I'm sorry, the world is going to be brown in about another 30 years. Sorry, European man, you won't be the face of the planet. Okay? Melanin is not going anywhere. In fact, it's spreading. Okay? Euromelanin is decreasing. Melanin is increasing. Get used to it. This is your new Hollywood. Get fucking used to it. Okay. Charlize Theron, yeah, she needs to go away as well. She's so greedy. She does film and TV roles. Like, damn, how greedy are you? How greedy are you? Yeah, I don't need to see these people ever for another 4 or 5 years. I'm happy for Travis Scott. I told y'all, hey, what did I tell y'all like 5, 6 years ago? Matter of fact, let me get back here. Let me toot my own horn. What did I tell you was gonna happen to this man 5 years ago? What did I say was going to happen to him? What did I say was going to happen to Travis Scott after the Astro World sacrifice? What did I tell you was going to happen to him? Look at Tim Ream getting his ass whooped. Tim Ream out here getting outran, pushed down, knocked down. Yes, sir. Your best days are behind you. No more World Cup teams for you. What did I say was going to happen to him? After Astro World. Okay. I just want to make sure. I remember what I said. Because a lot of y'all swore he's going to jail. Going to jail for what? What did he do? What crime did he commit? What crime did he commit? You know what I'm saying? He offered up a bunch of bodies. What do you mean? What do you mean? He did what he's supposed to do. Okay? Shit. Okay then. That's all. That's all. I just want to talk my shit for a little bit. Okay, that's it. That's it. Oh, Anne Hathaway's pregnant. Okay, go away. Go away, Anne Hathaway. Go have your baby. Go away. Go away. Once again, this is your Hollywood. This is your Hollywood. These old white men can't stand it. These bitter old white men can't stand it. Okay? They cannot stand it. But yet, this is what fuels their content. Just because this is all they have. Is, oh, look, we're being diminished. We're being reduced. We're being diminished and reduced and replaced. Old white men hate seeing this. Okay? All right. Okay. But just her body, my God, they're just hoping to see a nipple. They're just hoping to see a nipple. Does she? Will she get naked? Can we at least get her topless? Will she at least be topless? Can we get a nip slip? You know, come on, let these white folk fool you, man. Here we go. And we're on the. God damn. Y'all, we got 15 minutes to get this thing together. What we doing? We got 15 minutes to score 2 goals to force a shootout. Neri, thank you for the 10. Those movie critics complain about wokeness, but won't start their own stuff. Hollywood been woke for the past decade. At least they are still complaining. Yeah, listen. And that's why I hate that they'll always have content and something to complain about. They'll always have something to complain about. Always, always, always. And you have enough of sycophants out there that be like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's too much. Yeah, we are being replaced. Okay. They want to be they get mad when the colonizer status is being threatened. You won't be the top colonizer anymore. He'll look a little darker than you. They don't want that. Okay. They don't like that. Do we care about the box office this weekend? We'll go over it real quick. Franchise low for the Minions, Monsters and Minions. Only made 121 million domestically. Was this domestically? No. Global. Okay, I'm sorry. Globally, it made 160. Domestically, $36 million. That's very, very bad. 16 years, 7 films in, Minions clocked in their softest debut record. Yeah, okay. So that's what they did. So this is where they're at right now. 160. It's not gonna hit $1 billion. Maybe 800 million. You could hope for maybe 800 million. Global box office. Toy Story 5 is at 366 globally. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's 764. Never mind. This is where it's at domestically. So once again, Disney being Disney is going to hit another $1 billion film. So shout out to them. It's at 764. All right. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Supergirl, the flop that keeps flopping, finally hit 100 million globally. This thing will not make $150 million globally. It won't even hit 150 million. It's going to go down as one of the biggest box office flops ever. Okay, good. Obsession is sitting at $400 million worldwide. 400 million. Backrooms is at 348 million worldwide. Horror is the way right now. Scary Movie, 218 million off a $30 million budget. I can't be mad. You're going to get Scary Movie 7. It's coming. The Invite. I kept hearing about this. I'll wait to hit streaming. Seth Rogen will never make me come out of my pocket and spend money to see him on the big screen. Okay? It's just not going to happen. So this week we got, what do we got this weekend? Evil Dead. So I definitely will be out there to see that. Oh, okay. Okay. What did I just say? We got 15 minutes to score 2 goals to force a shootout. We can do this. Oh, he missed it. Never mind. I thought he made it. I'm sorry. Bad angle. I thought he made it. Never mind. There's still hope. Never mind. I thought he went in. I'm sorry. All right, press it. No, is that a foul? Are we gonna call the foul? All right, let me stop, man. I'm getting upset. Let's continue. I'm getting upset. Oh, let's go here. This story is heartbreaking. Okay, the update: the body on Horn Island during the search for missing 18-year-old Nolan Wells. They say it was him. So he was last seen Saturday, July 4th, around 3 p.m. on the west tip of the north side of Horn Island. He was wearing blue swim trunks, no shirt, and sunglasses. Newly reviewed surveillance footage shows him walking with 2 or 3 people around 4:30 p.m. Reports indicate the group he went to the island with left without him. His phone was later recovered by family. On Monday morning, a body was found on Horn Island during the ongoing search. Authorities have not yet confirmed it. They did confirm. We'll get updated. Multiple agencies, including the U.S. Coast Guard and United Cajun Navy, have been searching since Saturday with a command post at Lake Mars boat launch in Ocean Springs. Nolan played football at Ocean Springs High School and is a wide receiver at Southwest Mississippi Community College. These are the people he went out there with. Dare I say, usual suspects. Dare I say usual suspects. Let's continue. So Nolan Wells, they confirmed it was his body. Damn.
WLOX News Now Midday starts with breaking news.
Breaking news, a body has been found on Horn Island near where missing 18-year-old Nolan Wells went missing. Search crews like this one you see here in the air have been searching for him for more than 40 hours now. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Brandy McGill. Will Polston has been on the scene at a command post in Jackson County all morning as they search, and he now joins us live. Good morning to you, Will.
Hey, good morning, Brandy. We got word here just at about 8:45 that there was a body found on Horn Island, and the officials are now working on bringing that back. Now, as of right now, we do not have an identity of the body that was found, but I can confirm that Nolan Wells' family is here at the Lake Mars boat launch. Now, they've asked us not to show the camera in that direction right now of the family grieving. There is quite a bit of family and friends here from Nolan's family, but like I said, we do not have identity as of right now. Sheriff Ledbetter did confirm that a park ranger ended up finding the body that was found, and the coroner was here earlier and has since left. They left right at about 10 o'clock, just after 10 a.m., waiting on getting official confirmation on the identity, cause of death, and everything else in between. Of course, as we find out more information, we're going to be updating you on our website at WLOX.com. But as of right now, a really somber scene as the family all gathered around, hugging and trying to enjoy each other's company during a somber time. Again, still waiting to find out the official identification of the body found, though. Reporting live in Jackson County, Will Polston, WLOX News Now.
Well, thank you so much for that. So Nolan Wells, he's also a football player at Southwest Mississippi Community College, SMCC, also putting out a statement asking their community to pray for his return.
Okay. Damn.
Authorities in Mississippi have located a body they believe likely belongs to a teen missing since the 4th of July. 18-year-old Nolan Wells was last seen on Horn Island Saturday. The barrier island is a popular vacation spot. The local sheriff's office says Wells was there with friends for the holiday when he was reported missing. ABC's Alex Perez is following this case for us. And Alex, great to see you. What's the latest with this?
Now, to be fair, how many hazing stories have we covered when it's black kids versus black kids? Okay. To be fair, how many hazing stories involving band, fraternity, sports involving black on black, hazing violence? What's the difference at this point? But let's continue.
Yeah, Stephanie, officials unfortunately say it appears we're dealing with a tragic ending in this case after beloved 18-year-old Nolan Wells disappeared July 4th after going on a boating trip with friends. Now, sadly, officials say a body matching the description of the 18-year-old was recovered about 8:45 this morning just off the shore of Horn Island, a popular holiday destination about 10 miles off the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Now, the teen and friends reportedly took a boat trip to the Barrier Island for the 4th of July holiday. He was last seen on Saturday at about 3 p.m. After he vanished, his family and friends making an emotional plea for help, flooding social media with pictures of the outing showing Wells and a group of friends on a boat. The 18-year-old seen holding what appears to be a hard or alcohol seltzer in his hand. The Jackson County Sheriff's Department, the Cajun Navy, and many volunteers spending much of the weekend searching for Wells. It remains unclear what exactly happened to him. Authorities say they are still working to figure out what exactly went wrong here as this community now grieves. Stephanie?
This is so tragic.
Yeah. Once again, don't send your
Search
kids to hang out
continues for a team reported.
in HBCUs with their own kind because they may get hazed to death. And don't send your kids out with white. Oh my God! Can you not defend? Can we defend? Oh my fucking God! They've been attacking all damn day. We got 5 minutes to score 2 goals to force a shootout. I mean, things can happen, right? It can happen. Just not today. Okay. So let's go here.
Missing from Horn
Let's
Island.
go to the comments.
18-year-old Nolan Xavier Wells was last seen Saturday afternoon on the northwest tip end of Horn Island.
I heard he went to a different island. I heard that he swam out trying to catch another boat. I heard a lot of different things,
Those
but I don't know which
kids
one
now
is
have
true.
lawyers, and one
But
of
I
the
need to know
kids'
exactly
mom's is a
what's the
judge.
last
Oh,
thing people saw
no.
Nolan doing. It's gonna make my job a lot easier. There were some people that thought he might have, wandered off into the middle of the island. Maybe they have that lake, but we sent people up there today, and if he was barefoot, there's no way he made it up there. There's cactuses and there's just a lot of thorny brush and whatnot. He would not have comfortably able to make it to the middle of the island. He probably would have turned around and went back toward the beach. If you were one of the group that was with him, or if you were on the island and you were there and saw anything, please don't be afraid to come forward and tell the authorities exactly what you know, no matter what
No, sir, they got to get their stories together.
you might think might be some consequences
They
or
gotta get their
whatnot.
stories
But it's
together.
very important right now in these critical moments.
He was last seen walking toward the water on a holiday weekend, surrounded by friends, surrounded by people, and somehow none of them can tell us exactly what happened next. A young man, an athlete, a son, gone in broad daylight,
So
and one of
let's
who were
speed up.
closest to him in those final moments are the ones giving the fewest answers. How does someone vanish in front of a crowd and nobody sees a thing? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, I covered Barrier Island off the Mississippi coast.
Let's go. Okay.
After that, everything goes quiet. No confirmed sightings, no verified timeline, no clear explanation of who he was with in those moments after the photo, or how the rest of that day unfolded. And that silence is what has unsettled so many people following this case. Because not long after Nolan failed to return home, his mother, Christine Wansley, began doing what every parent would do. She went public. She took to social media, pleading with anyone who had been on Horn Island that day to come forward. Photos, videos, anything, even the smallest detail. Then she revealed a detail that instantly shifted how people saw this case.
Okay.
At some point that day, Nolan became separated from his phone. That phone eventually made it back to his family in Mississippi. He did not. Let that sink in for a moment. His phone came home. He didn't.
Okay, so was it mailed home, or did someone drop it off? Like, those are details we need to know. Like, okay, how was it sent back home? Like, why would you not say that? Like, okay, was it mailed? You opened it, you came out your house and it was at the doorstep. Like,
That's not a minor detail. That's the kind of detail that changes how people look at everything else. Did he leave it behind on purpose? Did someone else bring it back? Was he still with friends when that happened? Or
Right.
was he already alone? Right now, those answers haven't been made public. Once it became clear Nolan was missing, the Jackson County Sheriff's Department moved quickly. A command post was set up at the Lake Mars boat launch in Ocean Springs. Multiple agencies were called in. This wasn't treated like a routine disappearance.
okay, let's skip ahead.
Continue asking days later for the same specific group of people to come forward. That's when attention shifts. Because law enforcement has already confirmed they interviewed multiple people who were on Horn Island that day. That includes people who were around Nolan. And yet, even after those interviews, authorities are still publicly urging anyone who was with him, spoke to him, or saw him after that 3 p.m. photo to contact them immediately.
Okay.
So where are they? Investigators haven't confirmed whether such a ride happened, but they wouldn't raise that possibility publicly without reason. That tells us this theory didn't come out of thin air. It came from something someone said, or something investigators uncovered during interviews. And yet no one has stepped forward publicly to say, I gave Nolan a ride, or I saw him leave the island. Another detail that quietly added to the confusion was the shift in Nolan's physical description. Early reports stated he was wearing black swim trunks. That was later corrected to blue. On the surface, that might sound insignificant, but in an investigation like this, details matter. When descriptions change early on, it usually means investigators are working with multiple witness accounts, and those accounts don't line up perfectly. Different people remembering the same moment in different ways. Different versions of the same afternoon. That doesn't mean anyone is lying, but it does mean the timeline is fragmented. And fragmentation is dangerous.
All right, y'all, we had a good run. We had a good run. So hopefully in the next 4 years, we can build off of this and do better. We had a good run, y'all. We had a good run.
Missing person cases, because it creates space where crucial moments can disappear, just like Nolan did. It's also important to understand who Nolan was, because this wasn't someone drifting through town unnoticed. He was an Ocean Springs native, a standout football player at Ocean Springs High School, a freshman wide receiver at Southwest Mississippi Community College.
Okay, let's speed through all this. The white kids, man, get to the white kids.
They need most answers. Because when you look at how many resources have been poured into this search, the absence of resolution becomes even more disturbing.
Okay.
A current pattern, debris, a witness who saw him struggle, some indication of where and how it happened. If this were a case of someone wandering off and becoming lost on the island, search teams would expect to find tracks, disturbed areas, something showing movement inland. But so far, none of that has been publicly confirmed, which leaves the investigation suspended between possibilities. Authorities have not ruled anything out. Not an accident, not misadventure, not the possibility that Nolan left the island with someone else. And that open-endedness.
All right, okay. Until you press the issue with the white kids, I don't know what to tell you. Matter of fact, let's see what Twitter says. Let's see what Twitter says. Unless you press the issue with the white kids, it's nothing else to talk about. So what social media needs to do is go ahead and put the pressure on them and go ahead and release their information, where they live and addresses, where they go to school at, who their parents are, whether their jobs or professions. You need to go ahead and do what social media typically tends to do. Okay? We need to put pressure on these kids and their folks. Okay? Because right now everybody's getting their stories together. All right? Okay, let's do, what was his name? Nolan Wells. Okay. So let's go here. Okay, new pictures, videos, witness accounts are starting to pop up on social media of the last known living moments of Nolan. Okay, Nolan, his friends arguing with him. Oh, okay. Sounds about white. Let's go. Okay, so that's that's him. Now, did they just score again? Nigga, are you kidding? Wow. Talk about a mental collapse. Oh my God. Okay. Anywho, how can we tell that they're arguing from this vantage point? I mean, this is speculation, but okay. Listen to the audio. So what they saying? Listen to the audio of this video and everyone on their boats looking towards the bank. Okay. Anna Seymour claims she saw Nolan arguing and his friends at 4:01 p.m. and her proof is her Snapchat timestamp. Did they mention that there was a big fight? This is so sad. One of the boat drivers did mention he and his friends was fighting amongst themselves. God damn. One of the kids' fathers is a judge, and now all of Nolan's friends have lawyered up. Of course. Nolan appears to be talking to the petite woman with the brown ponytail. I'm not seeing an argument. The other boys are also talking to the girls. His phone is probably in the boat. Mine as always is if I get in the water, swim to shore from the boat. Okay. Once again, social media, do what you do best. Put the pressure on these white kids. I'm done with this guy. I can't. I had to unfollow him. Secret Sam. I'm done with him. Sir, you just click. You're just here for clicks and views. I'm good on Secret Sam. Okay. There's some confusion about who last saw Nolan. Two boys, Warren and Wyatt, said that Nolan was last seen with Katie. Katie is a girl that Nolan met that day. Katie says that her and Nolan went their separate ways. Katie got on the boat with her friends, but she never looked back to see if Nolan got back on the boat with his friends. Katie went back home with her parents that night and has no idea what happened to Nolan. When Warren and Wyatt made it back, they were able to return Nolan's phone to his mother. It was left on the boat. So they returned the phone. Oh no. Oh no. Wow. Warren and Wyatt made it back. They were able to return Nolan's phone to his mother. Now, why didn't the mother say this? Now, I got to look at the mother like, bitch, why would you leave that part out? Why didn't you say, okay, these kids brought the phone back? See, now, once again, y'all don't want to hear me though, but black boys, no one's coming to save you. You have no friends. Young black men, you have no friends. Not your parents, your mamas, your white friends. You know what I'm saying? You have no fucking friends. You are a target, a threat to everybody. Wow. Wow. His friends returned to the mainland on the boat without him. They thought he caught another ride. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
That's how dare you call it cool?
Okay, no, okay, no, okay about all that. Once again, put the pressure on these three white boys. You should be releasing their addresses, where they go to school at, where their parents' professions, where they work at. Y'all should be lighting their asses up online. All their connections, who's in their inner circle. You should be lighting their asses up online. Let's go here. For those out here looking for the Nolan Wells boy that went missing from the waters off the north side of West Horn, I have fished these waters over 45 years and know these waters are good as anyone. And the currents this time of the year are moderate to strong. With that said, they tend to circle in this area between Horn and Deer. We've always called this area the washing machine. And due to currents from the Biloxi Bay coming in from the north and the predominant wind and tides coming in from the southeast this time of year, and over the years, I have lost everything from floaties to coolers and life vests from weekends on the west end of the Horn, and in many cases found them in the circled area of the map. So this is where I'd be looking for the next 24 hours prayer. But they, okay, well, but they found them though. So, okay, so let's go here. Okay, now I hear people cursing, but that doesn't mean you hear that doesn't mean it's coming from them. You're not going to hear anything from them. Look at all this noise you have in front of you, right around you. You're not going to hear anything that they're saying. Okay, I hear F word. I hear another F word. I hear another F word. Yeah, do not F and something. Okay. 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 Let's go here. According to the reports from various family members, the stories the four boys and the girl gave are inconsistent. While Nolan was missing, none of his friends helped in the search. They were allegedly out eating at Hart's Chicken. One of the four boys' mother is a judge in that county. Nolan Wells' mother is a nurse practitioner in the medical field. So here is this. Okay, this is what you do, social media. Okay, put everybody's business out here. One of the friend's stepmother, Ashley Cole, is a judge as Nolan Xavier Wells goes missing on Horn Island. Okay. Okay. Yeah, put these people on blast. Make their lives very uncomfortable. Okay. But why did the mother leave out the part where Wyatt and the other white boy returned the phone to her? Why would you leave that part out specifically? Saying it was returned home. Okay, how did it get home to you, bitch? You understand? Listen. Yeah, when I go back to school this year, when I deal with these little black boys, I'm gonna just flat out tell them, listen, everybody wants you dead. In so many words. Okay? Yeah. That's my new message to these young black boys I encounter in my travels of life. Everybody wants you dead. Okay? Katie McCormick is cooperating as male friends have lawyered up after judge stepmom Ashley Cole deactivated over Nolan case. Body been found. Okay. His buddies headed back to the mainland later that evening, thinking he might have caught another ride. His phone somehow made it back to his family, but Nolan never showed up at home. Okay. Sheriff John Ledbetter said they've stayed in touch with Nolan's family throughout. His mom, Christine Wansley, has been posting. Yet Mom, you a piece of shit too. Now, you may not have directly sacrificed this boy, but bitch, why would you leave out the part, how did the phone get returned back to you? I'm going to cover this in a minute. Dream Doll Bree, she got gunned down in Florida. I'm going to go over this in a minute. So let's put this on pause. But nonetheless, black men, everybody wants you gone. Everybody wants you gone. Everybody wants you gone. We were parked right next to them, and he was nowhere in sight when we left at 7:30. Child. Wow. So what's being said? Make no mistake, this post that I screenshotted here is strictly to lay the groundwork and let the culture know that Nolan Wells had a white girlfriend, and to plant the seed in people's heads that this must be the reason why his white friends would have motive to take him out on Horn Island, and further push a narrative that they were a gang of racists that wanted to teach him a lesson for having the audacity to date a white woman in Mississippi. I'm pointing this out because it's very predictable in the same play they run anytime they lack physical evidence to create a race-based motive. So a message circulating on social media, which is allegedly from the mother of one of Nolan Xavier's friends, is gaining attention as many search for answers. Okay, according to the message, she disputes rumors that her son abandoned Nolan. She claims Nolan had planned to leave on Wyatt's boat, but allegedly chose to stay behind with the girl instead. She also states that her son never rode to the island with Nolan, did not return with him, and was the first person to realize Nolan was missing, immediately contacting Nolan's mother, the Coast Guard, and the sheriffs. So Wyatt and the other boy was the one that brought the phone back to the mother. Okay, so Wyatt and the other boy, that the mother forgot to mention, yeah, these two kids brought the phone back to me. This whole case stinks. Everybody's culpable. To hell with everybody. Black men, everybody wants you out of here. I don't know what else to tell you. I couldn't even imagine the distress I would have if I had a black son. I'd be a nervous wreck. This is supposedly the girlfriend. I'd be a nervous wreck right now. Let's go here. What's weird with this Nolan Wells case is that they searched the entire island and the body was not there yesterday. Now today they found his body on the same island. I mean, the water just does stuff. The water does stuff. Now, I will say this. Where are your black friends at? You ain't got no black friends? Listen, I'm not saying it's his fault, but I'm like, yo, where the black kids at? You ain't got no black friends? Okay. I ask men to me all the time, okay, how many black girls on your team? Are you cool with them? You know? Okay. All right. Now let's get to let's get on to the Dream Doll chick that was taken out in Florida. What was her name? Dream Doll Bree. Damn, USA went out bad today. Okay, here we go. Let's go here. Dream Doll Bree riding around in a Lambo. Okay, I mean, I get it. You want to show off and, whatever. Let's go.
From that view,
Yeah, you know
he
they
let that shit out.
You know what they hit him with, King?
They let that bitch off.
Flashback.
Okay. Yeah, I hate those damn I hate the boys in the hood horns. I hate that shit. Saxophones getting louder as I'm seeing the influencer breathe past and going back to see a video I recorded of people fighting at a gas station and realizing this was her. Oh, okay. So she was out here wilding. Okay, wow. Here's the truck. That's the Lambo truck. So she out here fighting some hood boogers because she's a hood booger, right?
And they just standing right there.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Do I have to? Now, the hairstylist, the girl that they blaming that set Bree up, she just, that's for another day. She was in the car. Now, let me clear that up. Thank you for asking me. The hairstylist that everybody trying to blame right now, she's saying who did what. I don't know why. She's tagging niggas. I'm tired of y'all this black community. Bree just died for nothing. Two want to go fight at the gas station. Two girls fought at the gas station. It caused what happened. That's exactly what happened. I'm still shocked how Bree was just at a mansion party dancing living her life. She recorded her #1 song with Jay. They go to a gas station. 2 hoes want to fight. 2 hoes caused this because they want to fight about. There's no way a nigga just threw a matcha party. Bree homeboys, the niggas that her cousins, that Bree cousins just invested and threw $100,000 in her matcha party for her music video. And y'all coming to a party. Nick, that's $100,000 on the floor. And y'all fighting about good vibes, good energy. It's still on Bree page. If y'all think I'm lying, go watch Bree page. I looked at Bree's story, I'm shocked. 100,000, big chains, good vibes, liquor. And 2 want to fight about. Y'all just went to this girl party. Y'all just went to Bree party and get into a fight. And cause this girl pass away for no reason. And want to call niggas because y'all hoes got beat up. When you fight, what you think happened? Everybody can't win. So if you fighting, it's barely a tie. Now,
so these 2 women, black women, went to other black men for protection, right? Because black women somehow are not protected. Oh, okay. So Keisha can call Pookie when stuff goes left for protection. Okay, let's continue.
Clearly the girl got beat up and called peoples. 2 just got into a fight. And it caused somebody to cause a drive-by. Shooting that happened. This wasn't nobody died about no ops. Ain't nothing with ops. No trick. No Tushin in this. No madam. First thing, Bree died because of ops. No, she didn't. She was in the car with her 2 cousins. It was her 2 cousins that sponsored her event, and they all went to the gas station to go get gas. It's on her story.
Okay, but before then, this took place. Okay, this is key. This is key. Okay, I'm seeing the influencer Bree pass and going back to see a video I recorded of people fighting at a gas station and realizing this was her. Okay, so apparently the 2 hoes that she was fighting with called Pookie and Ray Ray and said, "Hey, I need y'all to come lay this heifer down. She thinks she too good for her. She too big for her britches. And lay this bitch. She driving a fucking, lime green Urus. We on such and such street. We following her right now. Come put in this work. Okay. Okay. This is sad. So let's go here. So, video shows vehicle pulling up and firing on multiple rounds in a fluorescent green Lambo, leaving an Airbnb party. The Lambo hit several times, crashes moments later. Okay. Also, the both of them got taken out. Bree and AJ. Nasty work. Said is shot in face and remains in critical condition. Goddamn. Okay, so it was a guy so AJ is the guy, Bree's the influencer, and Said is right now currently fighting for his life. Wow. Woo.
From that video,
Yeah, you know
he
they
let that shit
out.
out.
You know what they hit him with, gang?
They let that bitch over.
Ooh, buddy. Hey, nothing less than a 7.62 by 39. They ain't hitting you with 5.5, 5.56. They hitting you with that 7.62 by 39. Let's
you
go.
see what appears to be a green Lamborghini pulling up to the stop sign. That's when a white car comes around and then quickly drives off. That's when the Lamborghini starts to drift and you can see it slowly crash into the home. Now, just a few hours ago, Miramar police confirmed 21-year-old Brianna Johnson died and 2 men were taken to the hospital after being shot. We're told they were taken in critical condition, but right now no word on their condition at this hour. We've asked police and we are waiting to hear back. Now, investigators say 3 people driving in a green Lamborghini near the 2700 block of Sunshine Boulevard around 5:30 in the morning Sunday were followed by another car and shot at. Neighbors say they thought the barrage of gunfire was fireworks. Take a listen.
That is a little nerve-wracking for no reason, really. There's no reason for that type of behavior on 4th of July when we're all trying to come together for something as big as 250 years of freedom. So why do stuff like that?
So this hour, police say this investigation is still active. No word on any arrests, though they are still looking for that white BMW. Take a look here.
Okay. This is her last Instagram. Her last Instagram capture. Okay. Okay, you know. Okay, let's go here.
I'm gonna take the bend over, take all the dead. I'm gonna take the bend over, take all the dead. I'm gonna take the bend over, take all the dead. So look, y'all, mansion, big mansion, bitch. I'm a fucking big mansion, big mansion. Y'all hoes know the vibe, bitch. Big mansion. Y'all hoes ain't dumped up in the motherfucking mansion, bitch.
Bitch, you dead. I don't know what that's there. I don't know. Oh my God. Ma'am, you are no longer here. It is slow singing and flower bringing season.
You know you pussy asshole.
Yeah, okay.
Bitch.
All right, you're gonna be looking at somebody else in the big mansion in about 3 months when they find a new tenant.
Big ass mansion on you bitches. Big ass mansion on you hoes. Bitch, what happened? The fuck, bitch?
Oh my God. Okay, I guess that's the only language he knows is oh.
As Dream Doll Bree was shot and killed after leaving an Airbnb party, and the details surrounding her death are raising serious and urgent questions tonight. According to reports, the car she was riding in was being followed after she left the party.
Okay, I told you that's what happened. Hey, we followed them right now. Okay.
She was in the vehicle with her hairstylist and 2 other men. At some point, her hairstylist got out of the car safely. Moments later, the car was shot up. 2 people inside were killed, including Bree, and 1 person was rushed to the hospital in critical condition. Bree was known across TikTok for her viral sound bendova, her magnetic personality, her style, and her energy. Everyone who followed her described her as a go-getter who was full of life and always moving towards something bigger. Her sound was taking off. Her following was growing. Her future was wide open. Like and share this video so every American hears Bree's story tonight.
No, listen, we've heard it. She's not the first, not the last. She ain't no different. She wasn't special. I'm just saying, in 30 days, you would have forgotten this story. Oh, let's go here. Okay, so they
I need a favor, right? You got nothing to do with this. I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions, right? Can you answer it with your honest truth? You don't owe me shit. You don't owe Trent shit. This is not for clout. I'm tired of people playing with me, and I'm tired of people trying to make me look like I'm this badass person, and I'm a genuine cool ass bitch and get money and get niggas with money and want the niggas with money. Bree, when you came to the hostel, right? Who paid for our hookah?
Some girl you was with?
No, that was the Bree focus. That was the bottle girl Bree. The big tall nigga with the chain. Who was that?
Oh, the tall boy. What's his name? His name's Squid or something.
Okay. He paid for the hookah.
Yeah.
1 hookah came. Trent didn't even let go of the hookah. I had to pass Bree the fucking hookah. I don't give a fuck, Bree. I say it. 1 hookah came. Bree, didn't 2 hookahs came?
Yeah, it was 2.
Okay, it was 1 at first and it was 2. Now next question. When Rod came to the section, what did Rod did for us?
Stacey, somebody says Trent says miscommunication.
Ain't shit miscommunication. I'm gonna play it live for her. What she said about me today.
I'm still waiting for it.
No, we're not there yet. That's not the best part. What did Rod did for us?
Nothing. The squids. I ain't trying to be funny, but I had paid for money.
Be real. What did he do for us? Bree, now I'm asking 1 more question. When we walked in the club, right? At the lounge, the hosting, when we sat down, what came to us first?
It was the bottles.
Who brought the bottle to us?
One of them boys. I don't know their names. Yeah, we know who.
Frank. I'm lying? Bree, did we sit down for 5 minutes? How fast the bottle came to us?
It came fast. You're talking to the line.
No, I'm talking to everybody now. You too, ho.
Bitch.
Now, Bree, when I got up, and who rocked Rod in the lounge?
Who had walked him in?
Yeah, who walked him in? I went to go get him.
Oh, okay.
I went to go get him. Now, Bree, I went to go get Raw because he didn't want to pay $40 at the door. Gary says, well, lady, go get Raw. I said, it's $40. Like, he can't come in because I knew he had no more tickets. He didn't want to pay $40. I used my face card to get this nigga in, but I'm a bad person. No, Transformer, thank you, nigga. All right, Bree, next question, right? When Raw got up, how long it took for you and Trent to get up right after?
When he got up, or when he left, we had left like right after him.
Okay, you don't lie. Be honest. When I got in the car, when I called Trent, she didn't answer the phone. I said, I called Bree. I said, Bree, where y'all at? She said, open ahead of taboo. I said, I'm going to 2-4. Bree, what you told me?
Yeah, I wanted to come to Taboo, but you had left when I was trying to find your car.
No, you wanted to come 2-4.
No, when I told you
2-4, I had wanted to come to 2-4, but you had left when I was trying to find your car.
I left them hoes. They want to be with broke. They want to be with broke ass niggas. That's not where I want to go.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't separate, Bree, after my hosting.
Yeah. You had went to 2-4 and we had went to Taboo.
Where y'all partied at on Sunday?
I seen him Mecca.
On Sunday?
Yeah.
We
No, after my hosting, where y'all went? To Taboo. I went to 2-4. I didn't even hear from Trin. She didn't text me, no nothing. I called her, no answer.
Wait, right? So you and Trin going at it, right?
Yes.
You know?
I'm gonna play a clip.
Oh, I thought you were going at the ride.
Both of them. It's every.
Okay. So Squid, Rod may or may not have something to do with this. We'll never know. Or we'll never know. We'll never know. If said pulls through, he may have some insight, what happened at the gas station. But I don't like this look. The baby doll look. Like this look here, she looks like a little girl. I don't like the baby doll look. This is what you old couch Greg Adam niggas be wanting, these young looking ass prepubescent JUCO. I mean, you know what? Let me stop, man. Let's see. I'm not pointing fingers at anyone. Everyone was pressing me about why they waited till I got out the car to shoot it up, and I told them what can possibly be the reason why. I have no idea who actually did this. I have no communication with any gangbangers at all. I had no idea this was going to happen at all. Yeah, why did she get it? Remember, they said it was two girls, 3 guys. The one girl got out the car before the car pulled up. For whatever reason, they never said. Okay, so keep that in mind. I didn't know we was being followed at all. And Josh doesn't have anything to do with this. I meant to put a different name. She was pressuring me, wanted to fight me, and my head was all over the place. Everyone wanted to put the blame on me. I just wanted to explain I'm innocent. I'm grieving too. And everyone knows that me and I know will never set up anyone that's not me. Yeah, listen, you share locations, man. Like, yo, here's my location. This is where we at. Chow. I don't like this. This little prepubescent girl look. Once again, you couch Greg Adams ass weirdos like this shit. Okay, I'm done. Let me stop. Okay, rest in peace to her and her friend. Okay. Oh, so let's go here. So the hairstylist is getting called out for backdooring Dream Doll. Okay. I made you leave the hospital. You can't come around my family. You sound dumb as fuck. Your story not adding up. Only reason I ain't break your face because the police was everywhere staring because you act like you in fear for your life. I will not sleep until you give me my one and I beat the dog shit out of you or go to fuck that shop up. So how you want to do this? Ooh, Lord, child. Nasty work. It's always those closest to you. Y'all got to be careful out here. You know what I'm saying? Be careful. Smile on your face. Then they hit you with the mace. Whatever. Okay. Let's keep it going. Where am I? I'm an hour and 45. I've been on for an hour and 45 minutes. Okay, let's do this. We'll shoot for 3 hours. We're gonna shoot for 3 hours. We're gonna shoot for 3 hours. Okay. All right. Let's see what we can get done in another hour and some change. I don't even care about USA at this point. They had a good run though. They had a good run. But Tim Ream, he out of here, buddy. Hey, I like this guy here. I like this guy here. He's funny as hell. This guy is funny.
Yeah. You with your homeboy? Oh, just y'all two together? Okay.
This guy
What
is
it,
so
boys'
funny.
night out? Okay. So how long y'all been homeboys or whatever it is y'all got going on? Y'all worked at Apple together 7 years? Okay. And then from there y'all just kept in touch? Y'all single? You got a girlfriend? Where's she at? At the house.
Here we go. Here we go.
Unlock the nigga phone so we can call him. She know you up here with your homeboy? Okay. She know he sitting behind you like that?
This man is terrible. This
That
man is a
nigga back there
nightmare.
like this all night long, just. Let me see. No, you bet not. Give me the phone. Hello? Hey, how you doing? This Minnie? Minnie Mouse? What you doing? This Mojo. Hey, girl. I'm okay. How you doing?
I'm good.
Girl, why you ain't come to the show?
You know, I wasn't invited. You gotta tell me.
Terrible. Terrible. Terrible.
Guess who was invited? Girl. Let me tell you something. I knew I had to call you when I saw this shit. So look, is you busy right now? Okay, because you ain't about to be able to eat after I tell you this. Look, the nigga like, hang up. Girl, man, listen. So, I done did this whole show, right? I'm looking out in the crowd, you know, because I be talking to the people in the audience. I see two niggas sitting at the table. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, who are these guys? So I go over there. I say, hey, who y'all with? They like, we together. I'm like, what? So then the nigga, not your boyfriend, I'm gonna describe him to you. He dark skinned. he got long dreads. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
What's his name?
Jordan.
Yeah, you gotta watch him.
Oh my gosh. Terrible.
Do they be spending a lot of time together?
Yeah.
I hate to tell you this. I think they fuck. Good night, ATL. I appreciate y'all.
Yo, this guy is funny as hell. Mojo Brooks. Funny. I mean, stupid funny. I got some more from him. This one is crazy. This is crazy.
Hey, you was screaming and shit. What's up, little stud over here? Hey, you was screaming and shit.
Y'all pay attention. Let's go.
You was screaming. Don't do that. Don't try to man up now. Try to get all tough. I come down.
Now let me stop. Wait. Oh, wait.
And suck one of your titties. Stop playing with me. Fuck you think you talking to like that?
Now listen. Same show. Watch this bald head woman here. We're gonna go to her. The next clip. She's in the next clip I'm gonna show y'all. This bald head woman right here. Pay attention to the bald head woman for the next clip. Put a pin in this. But right now we're talking about the stud. Let's go.
There's real dick in these pants right here. Untucked. Why you want to be aggressive?
Now, sucking titty is crazy.
Suck titty is crazy. That was gay.
That was diabolical.
That was gay shit. My bad. Can't suck her titties. Who that is you with? That's your lady? Type shit. Okay. Hey, lady. How you doing, baby? What's your name? Jerica. How long you been with her? This your first stud? Yeah.
Now, how come studs don't date each other? Okay, let's continue.
Yeah. Because you think you slick. Fellas, watch them studs. Them bitches always want to try to be your girl, home girl, want to be a friend. They always keep them dicks in them book bags. Your girl be over there crying like, I don't know why he doing me like this. I don't know why he doing it either. No, keep talking, keep talking. How long you been a stud? The whole time? You never had a boyfriend? Come on, talk to me now. I knew that pussy got wet when I said I sucked them titties. I knew that pussy got a little boys. I know that pussy look damp for Mojo. Talking about some, I fuck when niggas tell me more.
It was like 13, 14 type shit.
Y'all got kids? You ain't got no kids? See, you can't say hell no. You a step stud daddy now. So look, somebody told me every stud got a special move. What's your special move? Tell me what you do. She took her glasses off to tell me this. Tell me what you do, studlicious.
Scissoring from the back.
You scissor from the back?
Exactly, you heard that?
Scissor from the back? So you like this? Huh?
Lay it down.
You gotta lay it down.
Take that left leg.
Take the left leg. 45 degrees. Okay. And then you scissor just like that. Y'all in there looking like two Ninja Turtles spinning around. Good night, Houston. My name Mojo Brooks.
Oh my God. Oh my God. He is stupid funny. Let's find the bald head lady. Hold up. Here we go. Pay attention. Remember the lady
Shout
from the
out
front.
to my VIPs up front, man.
Pay attention.
Yeah. This nigga like, I ain't know we was sitting in the front. Don't give it up to
Oh shit, my bad.
me. I don't want to sit here. So scary ass nigga. What's up? Y'all together? Okay. All right. That's your son. How you doing, son? Nice to meet you, man. It's your mama? Okay. What? That is, no, I believe y'all look alike. Yes, y'all do. He look like his damn daddy. A better version of your father? Where's he at now? He dead. Rest in peace. What? That wasn't funny. Y'all crazy. So you single now, mama? You a widow? Okay. She off the market. Hey, nigga, I ain't talking to you. You better stay in the child's place.
Listen, his comedic timing is, this guy is good. He's good.
Nigga, think I'm playing, nigga. I had your mama by the back of that head like, Look, mama like, do it. And is. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. How you think you got here? See what I'm saying? Mama gotta have a life too. You said what? Her life over with. Mama, you don't look dead at all to me. Let me see that ass, mama. Yeah. Bring it here. Mama got a fat old ass.
Lord have mercy. Homeboy said, slapping the mama ass in front of the son after finding out the daddy date is crazy funny. Ooh, let's continue.
When the last time you seen a nigga smack your mama on the ass?
Listen, man. What are you gonna do with these women, man?
It's all the niggas in here like, if that was my mama, I'd have did something about it.
Okay. Mojo Brooks, he is stupid funny. Stupid funny. Okay. What is this? Let me see. What is this? Oh, okay. Last one. So the guy that he's gonna roast in this reminds me of guys like that guy with the bird, Truism, the crow guy. This is the crow guy. Let's pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. Let's go.
Then all the way in the back, I see that hand waving all back there. The white hand, I see it. Go ahead, baby. What kind? What kind you talk about? Because it's two different kinds.
Pay attention.
My nigga, check your bitch, not me. She asked me a question, nigga. She raised her hand. You want me to spare you?
Here we go.
Man, shut your dumb ass up.
Here we go.
Goofy ass nigga. This is a special kind of white girl. This white girl know how to cook. Show stupid ass out of here. Watch this. What's special about her?
Okay. Yeah, that's yeah, he one of them that crow guy. That Truism guy. Proud to be married to a white woman. He's one of those guys. Yeah.
My nigga, hold on. Look, the white girl, man. Is y'all gonna let me handle it or not? Okay, give me a second. OG, take your Bluetooth out so you can hear me real good. I asked that nigga there. I said, what's special about her? That nigga said, first of all, she's white. It's not a black or it's not a white thing. That's cool that you got what you got and you love what you love. But that ain't first why she's special.
Look at this nigga. Look how this nigga's been. Listen, life lessons. Even in comedy, there's life lessons. Do you see his wife?
Listen, we understand. You proud of her. She took you in. She took you in when you felt like your back was against the wall. I understand that. But what you're not gonna do, you're not gonna act like because she's white is why she's special.
Yeah, you done diminished her to a color. Okay. All right. Like I said, Mojo Brooks, he's funny. Stupid funny. Okay, let's go. Let's go here. This was crazy. This is a crazy story right here. Let's go.
All the people who literally and figuratively built this country. Right now, we can exclusively share a new report from ABC News in a first-of-its-kind collaboration with the 10 Million Names Project, an initiative dedicated to finding the names of the roughly 10 million people who were enslaved in pre- and post-colonial America. We set out to find the living descendants of the enslaved people who built the White House. Over nearly 2 years.
And I guarantee you they didn't use Ancestry.com. They didn't use 23andMe. Okay, but let's continue.
The talented team at American Ancestors combed through hundreds of records across several states to make this happen, and it's a reveal one family never expected. Every year, millions of people from around the world visit our nation's capital. But there's a hidden history here, especially on Pennsylvania Avenue.
I wake up every morning in a house that was built by slaves.
Mrs. Obama exposed a fact that's often overlooked, that enslaved people's unpaid labor helped build the White House. Her comment inspired an ambitious question that for America's 250th anniversary, we set out to answer. Could we find the living descendants of the enslaved people who built the White House, an endeavor that's never been accomplished before?
This is an insane story.
The genealogists at American Ancestors in Boston combed through hundreds of records across several states before finding Ashley Swain, a potential living descendant.
Hi, Ashley?
Hi, yes.
And after confirming her family's genealogy,
I'm talking to the right person. That's really great news.
Once again, they didn't use Ancestry.com, didn't use 23andMe, none of those sites to find your lineage, okay? Let's continue.
we asked her and her mother, Jackie, to come to Washington, D.C. so we could reveal our incredible discovery.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi, Ashley.
Lindsay and her fabulous team, they have uncovered some incredible information about one of your ancestors that is truly first of its kind. And so before we get to that, just hearing that, what's going through your mind?
I just said, oh, wow. Right? Yeah. I think for me, it's just excitement, nervousness, all the things. It's just like, how did I get here?
Lindsay, the table is yours.
So I'm going to just share with you, if we all can just pass these down. What we want to do is make connections between each individual. So you'll see Ashley, you're on the bottom here, and then Jackie, your grandfather, Ashley, and your father, Robert Smith. This generation, James Peter Smith and Beatrice Marie Hicks. This is your first great-grandparents. Your second great-grandparents are James Hicks and Fanny Rome. Your third great-grandparents are William Hicks and Sarah E. Ambush. They're from Washington, D.C. And then your fourth great-grandfather and grandmother are Calvert Ambush and Patsy Cried.
Now, I'm curious to know how much of her own back history, her family history, did she know off the top?
At the top, we see Calvert Ambush. Can you please tell us the significance of this gentleman in American history?
Your fourth great-grandfather, Calvert Ambush, was one of the enslaved men who built the White House. One of the most iconic landmarks in America.
Really? Oh my goodness.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my goodness.
Your great-great-great-grandfather helped build
the White House.
The White House.
Wow.
They had no idea.
I'm a little teary-eyed.
To know that you have an ancestor that
goodness.
has such a significant role in our country's history.
Yes.
Is this a first for a genealogical organization to be able to link a living descendant to an enslaved individual like this who worked in the White House?
Yes, this is the first time we've been able to make the connection. It's incredible that the two of you are sitting here with me. I've been looking for you for 2 years.
Vince, I want to bring you in on the conversation here. Just give us the historical context.
We know the original White House begun construction in 1792, but then, after the White House was burned in 1814, in 1829, President Andrew Jackson had the North Portico built. And that's when we find Calvert Ambush employed.
Oh my goodness.
Calvert Ambush, a name reclaimed, an ancestral family connection restored. We chose the Octagon Museum as the location for the reveal because of its connection to their ancestor story. Professor.
Okay, I just want to leave it there. 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 Okay. Okay. And then it turns into reparations. This is nothing to celebrate. This is sad. I'm not going to celebrate my member of my family being owned as property by white people. This is disheartening, offensive, and have the nerve to be done with a smile and act like it's okay. People of color who are descendants of victims of human traffickers still have no reparations. Okay. Look at this. The first time they try to make the connection, y'all bring that family out there. Hopefully y'all about to pay them. At least sounds like workman's compensation case to me. So when do they get their check? If there's no reparations, then this was all for show and content. I mean, okay, I hear you. Okay. Yet they can't calculate reparations for the descendants once done. No more. No, they know how much they owe. You know how much they owe? It's the national debt, y'all. It's the national debt. That forever ticking time bomb of a financial crisis. That's what they owe the people. That's not what they owe other countries. That's what they owe the people here. It's what they owe. Okay, that's another story for another day. Okay. Michelle's empty words back then did absolutely nothing for the community or the reparations cause. Performative ignorance. Wow, this is an awesome segment. Okay. If they can do this, they can give us reparations. They can. They just won't. It's not going to happen. Like I said, you have to get it back in blood. Like Pooh Shiesty told us. Okay. Uh-oh, here we go. This person says, sorry, but they didn't build the White House. That building was designed by white people who understood math. So I guess he never heard of Benjamin Banneker, who basically designed the whole entire city of D.C. Okay, never mind. Once again, just let them be, y'all. Let them be. Okay. let them be. Let them be. Let's go here. What is this? Oh, let's go here. Look at this here. Did I already cover this before? No. East Plano Islamic Center planning a 1,000-home Muslim-only community with a huge mosque in Texas. Okay. Okay. Let's do that. East Plano. Of course, Christians are upset. Well, could Christians do it? Only Christian? You ain't got the backing like the Muslim Brotherhood, sir. Let's go here.
The mega city has scored a major victory after the state of Texas's attempts to shut the project down were defeated in court. The East Plano Islamic community, known as EPIC, plans a sprawling mosque with a large dome at the centre of a planned city, surrounded by 1,000 homes, schools and green spaces across 402 acres. Epic City, now rebranded as The Meadow, is to be built just outside of Dallas, near the town of Josephine. The news caused uproar, with residents crowding public meetings.
Can you please deny or delay any development decisions for 1 year?
I believe we do not want this in our backyard.
Governor Greg Abbott had previously vowed the project would be blocked and signed into law a ban on...
The ban on Sharia law in Texas is now strengthened. This law prevents them from creating no-go zones. It prevents them from selling or renting land only to people who follow Islam. It requires disputes to be resolved by Texas law and
How much longer do you think he's going to be in office, y'all? How much longer do you believe Governor Abbott is going to remain in office? Okay. But let's continue. I'm here for it.
Not Sharia law.
Epic maintained the project is open to those from any faith. In December, Abbott claimed he had stopped the project.
And that clearly is religious discrimination under the Texas Constitution, and was one of the many grounds that we had to stop that Epic Center development in its tracks.
Yet this week's ruling means the win was Epic's. They sued a Texas state agency for refusing to acknowledge, evaluate or advance the fair housing policies put forward by the developer, despite a 2025 settlement requiring their approval. Supporters alleged religious discrimination was fueling attacks on the development. The developers believe the ruling now clears a path to press on with the build of the Muslim-centric community.
What's going to happen?
The Texas Workforce Commission has vowed to appeal it. The Council on American Islamic Relations, known as CARE, welcomed the ruling, calling it a significant victory against a coordinated, politically motivated campaign by Texas state officials who have persistently attempted to use regulatory harassment to obstruct the multi-use Collin County.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Texas, y'all had a good run. Y'all had a good run. Now it belongs to the Muslim Brotherhood, okay? Y'all had a good run. You took it from the the Mexicans, and now the Muslims have come in. Okay, I'm just saying. Oh, so we switched up. Okay, let's move this up. Okay, I got 2. So let me delete this one. Oh no, wait. I like this version better. We'll keep both. Okay. Let's move on. What did I say? Another 30 minutes? Yeah, 20 minutes. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. 20 minutes, y'all. What is this? What clip is this? Oh, the story of Mary Turner. Oh, I don't want to show it. I can't show that. So Mary Turner, is anyone familiar with what happened to her back in 19? What year did that take place? 1918. 1918. I think some of you guys are aware of this. But Mary Turner. Let's go here. Yeah, what they did to that woman and her husband. Jeezy Pete.
Well, tonight, a historical marker from the site of a lynching in southern Georgia is now on display in Atlanta. This historical marker from the 1918 lynching of Mary Turner, that is now on display at the National Center for Human Rights. Now, the marker, which is riddled with bullet holes, it memorializes the killing of Turner by a white mob who wanted to silence her after she demanded justice in the lynching of her husband.
Okay, so what they did to her after they murdered her husband, they took her, hung her upside down, covered her in gasoline, set her on fire. While on fire, cut the baby out of her stomach, stomped the baby in the head, and then shot her while her body's on fire. That's what they did to Mary Turner. Okay? Okay, we'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. Leave it at that. Man, one of these days I'm gonna get to the. Okay, I'm gonna have to change the title again. One of these days I'm gonna get to Tartaria. I promise. But I got so much going on with these other stories, and I want to just focus solely on Tartaria. Dream doll. So I'll make the dream doll. So I'll make that its own. I'll put that in the title and make it its own video. Setup. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Let's save that. Okay. Now let's move on to something else. Hey, let's go here. Remember when I was trying to tell people. Remember I was trying to tell people when Trump was illegally firing federal workers. I said, this is against the law. You can't do this. Okay? You can't just fire people willy-nilly. This was before the Supreme Court gave Trump the ability to do so. The only people he can't fire right now are anyone with the Federal Reserve. But any other agency, he can just fire at will. But during this second term with Doge, I said, this is illegal. You can't just fire people just because. So lo and behold, guess what? You have to rehire these people back. So let's go here.
Musk's Doge initiative officially reached its end on July 4th. And new reporting reveals the Trump administration is increasingly rehiring federal workers after its sweeping cuts created staffing shortages across government agencies.
Go figure. Who didn't see that one coming? But come on.
Officials say the focus has shifted from reducing the size of government to reshaping the federal workforce, with agencies including the IRS and HHS now seeking thousands of new employees. Now, Doge claims it saved $215 billion amid its cuts, but that figure has been widely disputed. And now some administration officials are acknowledging some of the workforce cuts may have gone too far. Surprise, surprise. Joining us now, the author of that report, Notice reporter Eric Katz. Eric, I think it's fascinating, A, that the Doge period is ending, but B, what do they even have to show for it as these...
Club, hell no, bro. I still got, what do I got left? I got like 100 left. Because every day, I keep finding more stuff to go over. So at some point, I'll eventually get it down to like 50 or 40, 30, and then I'll be like, okay, I'm good. So I'm still working through all this stuff is part of it. I'll let you know when I officially end the process of trying to get through all 175 clips. I got it down to 175 down to like 120, and then now it's back. It was back up to 130, and now it's like down to like 90. So every day I'm just chipping away at it, like I should have been doing. So let me back to this. Okay.
These agencies are now hiring back in pretty staggering numbers, in some cases larger than the cuts that were made last year.
Yeah, so at HHS, for example, Secretary Kennedy has said that he's going to hire 12,000 compared to the 10,000 that they cut. But some of these agencies...
So you let go 10,000, only to rehire 12,000 back. Okay.
Are still reeling from these cutbacks, and they're kind of hiring back a fraction of what they lost. It's interesting because some of these agencies have admitted, like, we cut too close to the bone, and there's core functions that we can't carry out anymore, and therefore we need to hire back. And in other cases, they're trying to bring out new people that they say are necessary to do new things, but they just cut staff that were doing very similar functions.
Yeah, I mean, you talked to a worker in the piece that you write who got laid off, checked a box basically, and said, yeah, I'd like to be considered for future employment opportunities. And then ultimately it was like, no, it just like, it hits too close to home to see them basically rehiring me for the same thing that they effectively fired me for a year ago.
Yeah, my colleague Natalie Nolms and I spoke to this person. She was at the National Endowment of Humanities. She was named Employee of the Year for the agency in 2024, got laid off. They asked her to come back. And it's just, it's fascinating that these agencies are looking to bring back the exact talent that they lost. And there's sort of an admission there that some of these people were doing things that we actually that they were administration priorities, and now we can't do them anymore.
I think the thing with Doge at the outset was, and I heard this from voters.
Okay, I'll just leave it there, man. So now you got to bring them back, and then some. Okay. I know when people are laughing, at these people losing their jobs illegally. I was like, okay, you got to bring them back at some point. But okay, let's continue. What is this? Oh my God, tax stone. Jeez. Listen. I'm going to just play this little clip here from Tax Stone. Tax Stone is doing what Suge was doing. Jailhouse calls, right? This guy, Tax Stone was supposed to be where Charlemagne is, but hood. And he had beef with Troy Ave, and then the infamous shootout at the Kennedy Center when, he tried to take out Troy Ave, and Troy Ave responded kind and took out one of theirs, and it was, Tax Stone was the orchestrator, and he ended up getting 35 years. Did he get 35 years? How much time did Tax Stone? I think it was 35. Okay. 35 years in prison for first-degree manslaughter and weapons charges in the 2016 fatal shooting of Ronald Banga McFadder. This was one of Troy Ave's guy, and then the club footage, the CCT, you can see him pick up the gun and return fire. Troy Ave did that, even though he did a little time behind it, basically in self-defense. But New York is crazy about their gun laws, nonetheless. Let's see. He was additionally sentenced in May 2026 to 37 months in federal prison for orchestrating a prison contraband scheme. Okay. So he's basically doing 35 years. Okay. Troy Ave, he made a song about it too. So, yeah. He was beefing with Troy Ave. Everybody thought Troy Ave was a punk. And no. Okay. All right. So this is Troy Ave. So now let's go here. And he's had back and forth with academics. But listen to this shit here, man. Listen, the homo thug stuff is real. Pay attention to this.
Like me, like I'm supposed to be me and he's supposed to be him. This is why he always speaks on niggas like me like a...
He's talking about academics. Pay attention.
Nigga
Homo
like
thug
me,
is real. Homo thug is real.
You can't exist if I'm in existence, because you don't exist if I'm in existence. That's the power I got over you. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like the power he got over me is that I'm here. Like, these niggas can't ever say I was lying about nothing, made up shit, no, played no game, nothing. They when they talk about me, they say, oh, you're in jail. Like, that's it. That's the only thing they got against me. You're in jail. And I'd be like, all right.
Yeah.
All right, what else? You know what I mean? So does that take any truth away from what the fuck I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? But I told you, like, that nigga's like, he like niggas. Like, I think the nigga want to fuck me or some shit.
Once again, and if you're from New York, please don't take offense to what I'm saying, but I've been saying for a very long time, Atlanta was not like this before New Yorkers moved down there. But come on.
So I'm going to ask my wife if she'll let me fuck the nigga when I come home or whatever.
That's mad gay, Chad. I can't talk on the phone right now, nigga.
Don't you gotta he's one of them big butt niggas to be sitting in the computer shit, though. That nigga gotta be gay. He not gay? He know everything about Stephon Diggs' dick. He know everything about Diddy dick. He know everything about Stephon Diggs' dick. That nigga's a dick detective, so I figure like this nigga has to be gay. And you know what gets me crazy too? Like
But you're the one talk. You know, I'm gonna leave it there, man. Y'all got it, man. Y'all got it, man. Y'all got it. I got 9 minutes. I got 9 minutes. Nasty work. What is this? Is this a dog story? Is this another pit bull story? Don't let it be another pit bull story. Don't let it be another pit bull story. What the fuck? Why is it not taking forever to load up? Uh-oh. No, it's not a pit bull story, but close enough. Let's go here. You ready? Shout out to the UPS driver, man. Let's go. Did y'all see this? And then here comes the owner.
Why? What's wrong? Why are you throwing shit at my fucking dog? Fucking hit me. You what? Are you coming at me right now? Did fucking bite you? You come right at me like it's going to, son. You need to back and fuck up. Yeah, dog. Now what? Why? What's wrong? Why are you throwing shit at my fucking dog? Fucking hit me. You what? Are you coming at me right now? Did fucking bite you? You come right at me like it's going to, son. You need to back and fuck up.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's watch it again because it made me feel good. And then he squared up with the owner. That's some G shit. That's G shit. He took off the hat and glasses. Come on. You can tell he goes to the gym. He boxes in the gym. No, that was the last one. I ain't massaging shit. Fuck out of here. Okay, night night. Let's go. He didn't want no parts of UPS, man. He didn't want no parts. Okay. Okay. That dog said, you know what? He ain't worth it. The dog said, you know what? He ain't worth it. Hey, let's go here. Behind the scenes. Conan the Destroyer. Conan the Destroyer. You ready? I love these old stories, behind the scenes stories of some of the movies that I love to watch. Let's go here. You ready? The studio was obsessed with ticket sales. They forced a PG rating to reach more kids. It effectively killed the soul of the franchise. Sorry. Arnold was furious with the soft tone. He mocked the film as Conan the Babysitter. The raw violence of the original was gone. Despite the rating, the set was a nightmare. The cast fought 10 weeks of dysentery in the Mexican heat. Grace Jones was a lethal force. She refused stunt doubles and accidentally sent 2 stuntmen to the hospital. Child, this Grace Jones. Who else? Who else? Let's continue. Princess Jenna was just a teenager. Olivia d'Abo was 14 during filming. Arnold was 37 when they shared the final kiss. Jeez, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Wilt Chamberlain was too tall for Mexico. His feet hit the ground on normal horses. They flew a special horse from Spain. There was an R-rated Conan the Destroyer filmed but never released. It was to have a nude scene between Conan and Queen Taramis. This was the lady that sent the wizard to capture her, and she wanted the horn to put on the statue that turns into a demon. Okay. Now, I remember hearing about this. Let's continue. The movie's biggest star didn't get a credit. Who was in the suit? This is the creature that was the statue, got the horn, put the horn in, and he turned into this. Let's go. Andre the Giant played the monster. He hid his name to keep the WWF from taking his money. So Vince was the original OG 360. Vince McMahon was the original OG 360. Okay. Andre worked in total agony. His heart was failing in 100-degree heat. He never once complained to Arnold. He died years later at 46 at the age of at 46 from heart failure. Okay. All right. And yes, they are doing a King Conan movie finally after like 30 years. All right. Okay. Where's my water? Somebody get a water bottle and spray her. You know, I'm gonna get a water bottle for this cat. Water. Spray it with water. Spray it with water. Yeah. So this is how much I'm down to. I'm down to 108 clips, y'all. Take a look. I'm down to 108 clips. 108. Okay. 108. So I'm just gonna have to chip it day by day on top of just adding other stories every day. All right. Let's go here. What is this? Okay. Banana Ball. Who watches Banana Ball? I watch Banana Ball. I love Banana Ball.
Clowns. What the bananas are doing today, the clowns were doing that in the 30s and 40s.
Since disbanding in 1989, the Indianapolis Clowns live mostly in memory. But Banana Ball founder Jesse Cole couldn't help but wonder if those memories were...
These guys are like the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball. If you ever gone to a Banana Ball event, it's an event. It's not a baseball game. It is an event. And they be showing it on ESPN sometimes, and that should just be, it's a whole shindig.
Enough to inspire a second act.
We kept talking to Bob, and he got a chance to really see that we were obsessed with the fan experience. He gained confidence that we could do it right, and that we would truly represent and tell the story of the clowns in the appropriate way. And so as we had the conversations, we said, how can we partner together? And we said, let's do it.
Okay, black folks, man. So when I laugh at the idea of people purporting that the NBA wants an all-white league, nobody wants that. Not even white folk. Not even white folk. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Let's go here. David Beckham. David Beckham's money. How he got his monies. His big monies. Let's go here. David Beckham. All right. Ready? Let's go. So at 31, Beckham shocked the soccer world by leaving European football for America's struggling MLS. The press called it a career suicide. Madrid fans labeled him a sellout. Even his teammates questioned his sanity, but behind closed doors, something else was happening. While the world mocked his retirement move, Beckham was secretly negotiating a deal unlike any in sports history. His $6.5 million deal with LA Galaxy was a 70% pay cut from Madrid's $18 million per year. But pay attention. His contract included a something revolutionary, a percentage of all Galaxy revenue. Tickets, merchandise, concessions, sponsorships. No athlete had ever secured such terms. But there was another clause so unusual that most people still don't know about it. The second clause gave Beckham the right to purchase an MLS expansion team for just $25 million after retirement. The league had never offered this to anyone. Within days of his announcement, Galaxy added 11,000 new season ticket holders. His jersey became the fastest selling jersey in MLS history. His first game drew 66,000 fans to a stadium that normally attracted 12,000. Television ratings tripled, sponsorship deals poured in. Behind the scenes, a fundamental shift was happening in how MLS operated. And it was all because of Beckham's vision. Okay, they created the Beckham rule, allowing teams to sign star players above salary caps. The league that nearly collapsed in 2002 was suddenly growing faster than anyone predicted. Franchise value started climbing. Okay. 2012, Beckham had won 2 MLS championships and had transformed the league's economics. His revenue sharing clause earned him over $50 million annually, triple what he made in Madrid. Okay. In 2014, he shocked everyone again. He exercised his $25 million option to buy an expansion team in Miami. Other new franchises were now paying 8 to 13 times that amount to enter the league. Okay, building his Miami team wasn't easy. Stadium deals fell through. Funding partners came and went. Critics predicted failure. For nearly 6 years, his dream seemed stalled. Most celebrities would have given up. Beckham didn't. 2020, Inter Miami finally played its first game within just 2 years. Despite countless setbacks, the club was valued at nearly $600 million. That's a 2,200% return on his $25 million investment. Summer 2023, Beckham convinced Lionel Messi to join Inter Miami. If you watch the Beckham documentary, I think it's on HBO Max, they show all this. But nonetheless, let's see. Not Barcelona, not Saudi Arabia with his billions, but Beckham's team that didn't exist a decade earlier. The impact was immediate and extraordinary. Inter Miami's valuation doubled overnight to over $1 billion. Revenue exploded from 60 million to 200 million. Social media following grew by 550%. Ticket prices increased 1,000%. Okay. While others chased guaranteed checks, Beckham pursued ownership and revenue sharing. While competitors focused on immediate returns, he built foundations for decades. He wasn't just planning his next season, he was building a legacy. Okay. So, the Beckham blueprint for turning 25 million into $1 billion: find undervalued markets with massive growth potential, negotiate for equity, not just salary, use celebrity as leverage to create real business value, think decades ahead, not years. Okay? Shout out to him. Yeah, man, go ahead. Yeah, finish it, man. Finish it. It goes into all of this. I mean, not real in depth, but it covers and it shows him going to Miami and Messi coming to Miami, and yeah. Okay, I got 7 minutes. Flock cameras. Is anyone aware of what's going on with flock cameras? Okay, let me get y'all up to speed if you're not. Okay, so let's go here. Flock cameras. It's a big deal. You ready? Let's go. Yes, I know it's destruction of property. I know. But there's a reason behind this. Okay, there's a reason behind this. So the controversy is these cities agreed to shut down the program, but the police departments are like, well, we'll keep it going. Or the flock system was like, we'll keep it running, but we won't charge anybody. Right? So even though these cities agreed to end their contract with the flock camera system, flock cameras are like, okay, until you guys really shut us down, we'll just continue recording and we won't charge you. Okay? Well, let me find it. Hold up, let me find it. Where's the other one at? I sent it to myself. I know I sent it to myself. Okay, wait. Let's just look it up. Flock controversy. Okay, hold on, pull up. Okay. Flock's safety automated license plate readers face intense national backlash. Okay. Privacy advocates and watchdog groups have raised alarms over out-of-state and federal agencies accessing local data. For instance, Dayton, Ohio temporarily suspended its Flock program after discovering that federal immigration agencies like ICE had accessed local camera data for searches. Okay. Incidents have surfaced where police departments have used the nationwide Flock network to track individuals driving to receive self-administered abortion. Do y'all understand? Do you see what they were tracking women across state lines to see who went to go terminate pregnancies? Y'all be careful out here. Software errors such as misread license plates by the AI have led to innocent motorists being pulled over and detained at gunpoint. This is insane. Insane. If you're not aware, oh look, it's a Odyssey trailer playing. Ha 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 ha. Okay, let's go.
Across the country.
Your community is telling you that we don't want this.
I think we should completely remove them.
Here in Pasadena, California, residents and city leaders grapple with what to do about Flock, the leading manufacturer of automated license plate readers, or ALPRs. The cameras are installed at intersections and capture detailed vehicle data, which AI can analyze to identify people and alert authorities who say it's an important crime-fighting tool. But critics argue the cameras have created a mass surveillance network that's been tapped by federal immigration agencies like ICE to surveil protesters and monitor individuals.
The battle over controversial Flock cameras in Troy is heating up.
It's playing out across the country, from Troy, New York, where the mayor declared an emergency to keep the cameras running after public pushback.
Get the Flock out of Troy. Thank you very much.
To Dayton, Ohio, where authorities took to covering its cameras with what looks like garbage bags after the city voted to suspend Flock. Across the country, at least 57 municipalities have canceled or let their contracts with Flock expire over the past year, with 15 more rejecting proposed Flock contracts due to community pushback, according to data compiled by NBC News.
So this is above and beyond the license plate detection, and you can see that it sort of follows him in the shot.
Yadi Yancey and Nick Rabb are co-founders of DeFlock Pasadena, a grassroots organization hoping to pressure Pasadena to cancel its existing contract with Flock. What's the biggest concern here?
I think the biggest concern is that if these technologies were used and the data got through to ICE and led to a raid, or was used by police for a wrongful conviction, then basically ruins someone's life.
There needs to be more community input and consensus and consent before deploying this and any other mass surveillance technology.
DeFlock activists requested public records reviewed by NBC News, finding that Pasadena's database was requested by various law enforcement agencies in the summer of 2025. In dozens of those requests.
Look, Sonoma, Leona, Beaumont, Riverside, Union City, Whittier. That's crazy. Fairfield, Fairbanks.
Reason given included FBI or ICE.
Manteca,
One specific query
Bakersfield.
on June 9th, 2025, confirmed by the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department, listed ICE protest as the reason for a search of 830 separate surveillance camera networks in Flock's system, including Pasadena's Flock cameras. The search request came on the very same day as a peaceful protest at an ICE facility in San Bernardino. Flock says it had pilot projects with several federal agencies during this time period, including with Customs and Border Protection, but says that all its federal pilot programs ended by August of last year. However, according to Pasadena's transparency portal maintained by Flock, it was still sharing its data with a regional intelligence center that facilitates information sharing between local, state, and federal agencies until last month, discontinuing access after NBC News reached out. In emails to NBC News, the city of Pasadena says it's taking a, quote, cautious approach and is working with the city council to identify next steps for its Flock program.
Do you feel like Flock has done enough to safeguard their system so that this is not accessed by those federal agencies?
I would say no way. I'm trying to, make it appear as if this data is, for example, in California, staying within California, but there's so many other ways that data can get outside.
In a statement, the Department of Homeland Security says in part that it does not maintain a contract with Flock Safety and that it's, quote, using all lawful tools to remove dangerous criminal illegal aliens from the U.S.
Okay, I'll leave it there. 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 I will leave it there. Okay, another horror film is coming. Warner Brothers has won a multi-million-dollar bidding war against Sony, Universal, 20th Century, and Paramount for the rights of Siren Head, written by Zach Krieger, who gave us Weapons. I keep trying to tell y'all, horror is the way. Horror is the way. Okay. So, Siren Head, co-written by Zach Krieger and Brian Duffield, with Duffield expected to serve as a director. Let's see. So, the original Siren Head internet meme was created by Trevor Henderson in 2018. The skeletal creature is 40 feet tall, very thin. This is a creepypasta, like a SCP. If you're into SCP, this is where that comes from. Has 2 megaphones, and the place of a head, and slinks around in the woods. The character became a hit online with Gen Z, similar to the popularity of Slender Man, with certain segments of millennials and Gen Z in the early to mid 2010s. Some created their own Siren Head content, including shorts and video games, which have garnered billions of views on platforms like TikTok and YouTube. Okay, thanks to Gen Z, the horror genre is experiencing a resurgence this year, with films like Backrooms and Obsession becoming huge hits. Like Slender Man and Siren Head, Backrooms also got its start on the internet. Kane Parsons, we all know that. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Siren Head, which does not have a release date or cast yet, but it's coming. It's coming. Matter of fact, let me get y'all up to speed real quick. So this is what it is. Let's see. Powers and capabilities. Siren Head is a massive, hostile cryptid possessing acousticism, sound manipulation, advanced camouflage, and extreme physical strength. It uses its siren-like head to mimic voices, sirens, and radio broadcasts to lure victims, while its 40-foot stature and speed allow it to blend into forest or ambush prey with superhuman strength and speed. This should be good. Shape-shifting, echolocation tracking, regeneration. This should be good. This should be good. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Once again, Warner Brothers is gonna make this movie based off Zach Krieger's version of this. Last thing I want to end with the horror part. There's a term called egregore. Is anyone familiar with the term egregore? Have you heard the term egregore before? I will give you the perfect example of what egregore is. Okay. So if you don't know what egregore is or what it means, it basically means it's a collective consciousness. And basically what happens is if enough people believe in something, it becomes real. The best example of an egregore is the Slender Man. The Slender Man is not old. It's fairly new. But enough people believed in it. And now you have instances where people are starting to see this thing. At one point it was a creepypasta story. Everybody had their own little versions of it. But now you're starting to see cases. People will be like, oh, I see that. I saw it. I was attacked by it. Okay? If enough people believe in something, it will become real. Matter of fact, Slender Man didn't become a thing until, let's see, what year? What year did Slender Man... Okay. This thing only started 2009, 2010. Slender Man's not very old, but enough people have claimed to have seen this thing or become victims of it. We had a young lady attack her friends and murder her friends based off what the Slender Man told her what to do, right? We had the Slender Man murders. Yeah, this is based on 2017. Okay. She was 12 at the time. In 2014, were tried as an adult and found not guilty by reason of mental disease or defect for the attempted murder of their classmate. They were both committed to Wisconsin state psychiatric facilities. Okay. She told her Slender Man told her to do it. Here we go. The girls lured their 12-year-old friend Peyton Lettner into the woods after a sleepover and stabbed her 19 times. Later telling investigators they committed the act to appease the fictional internet character Slender Man. This is an egregore. If enough people believe in it, it becomes real. Okay? It becomes real.
The young woman at the center of the Slender Man stabbing case is back in court for another attempt at being released from a psychiatric hospital. Morgan Geyser was just 12 years old in 2014 when she stabbed a friend 19 times. Court TV field reporter Cody Thomas joins us now with a debrief.
Michael, big news today. The judge granted the petition for Morgan Geyser's release. This was her third attempt at cutting her 40-year sentence to a mental health hospital short. The common theme of today was the unanimous support for her petition for conditional release across 3 doctors, including her court-appointed psychologist.
Unresponsive to treatment.
Correct. And again, that risk management part is a prediction of what she's likely to face, but her institutional stability, her acceptance of rules, her willingness to accept feedback, that all bodes well for her compliance with conditional release.
To be clear, your ultimate conclusion is that you are in support of her petition for conditional release.
Yes.
Geyser's last attempt at release was in April of last year. That request was ultimately denied by a judge. But her psychologist says since then, there were large improvements in the strength of Geyser's interpersonal skills and her responsiveness to treatment. Dr. Deborah Collins is another psychologist who was called by the defense. She did not support Geyser's release last April, but today she said there were new factors supporting her conditional release.
What are those protective factors or dynamic factors?
The protective factors include her intellectual resources and her capacity for problem solving. She has improved coping skills for managing stress that she has worked on and developed with the assistance of years of treatment and the treatment team she has at Winnebago. She has an demonstrated improved capacity for self-regulation, emotional self-regulation. So managing stress in the institution.
Okay, once again, if enough people believe in something, it becomes real. All right, so I'm gonna end it there. Did I give everybody super chats? Okay, I got everybody super chats. Thank you guys for that as always. Once again, like the stuff. That's all I ask is you just hit the like button. I'm cool with that. With that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. I've been on for 2 hours and 50 minutes. Yeah, USA, we had a good run. But I'll tell you what, they would have been a different team with Diego Luna. I bet you they won't leave Diego Luna off this next World Cup team if he's still able to play. How old is he now? Let me look him up real quick. How old is... Okay. How old is Diego Luna? No way, not this guy. That's an actor, soccer player. There we go. He's born in 2003. He's 22 years old. I guarantee. Listen, Pacino. Okay, he better be on the next World Cup team in 4 years. No excuses, bar none. He's only 22 years old. Man, he looks a little way older than what his age implies. But they had a good run, man. It's a good building block. So, all right. With that being said, let me get out of here. Thank y'all for coming through. Do this again tomorrow. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's night, and I will do the same. Peace.
One of the ops rates, catch him on tape, keep him in chase. 2 years on like a pitch, look like a dog, double face. Now I'm not home.